Hello. Oh. Yep. Sure do need 3 seconds of background. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Ghost in the Machine, a D&D live play about memory, identity, magic, and politics. I am your Dungeon Master, Matthew Foreman. I am at Matthew W. Foreman on Twitter. And we are back for episode 71 of Ghost in the Machine, our Mage Punk live play set in my campaign, World of Edda. Woo. Let me just do the channel maintenance tonight. We have our 1,200 follower giveaway going on. Once we reach 1,200 followers, we're going to be giving away some swag, merch, dice, books, everything you need to run your very own awesome and dynamic D&D campaign. And look good while doing it. Go ahead and, wow, 3 of you haven't hit exclamation point giveaway. I have to do this myself.
I'm sorry, we're just afraid of what's about to happen.
Yeah, everyone's real nervous. Thanks.
Oh no, I failed.
I got you.
Give all.
Here they all come.
I rolled my first one of the night. It's not gonna be the last.
Yeah, the last one will be safe. You can check the links there for more information about that. Go to our Twitter and Instagram, and be sure you're following here on Twitch. Another thing is, every subscription, resubscription, gifted subscription, new, prime, otherwise, goes to us running a age-based Space Potato Cold Sun's official 100% canon one-shot.
It absolutely is.
Where we will all play Space Potato, Dralosite, Shapeshifters, and get up to mischief in one of our very classically hilarious Dice Priority one-shots. So make sure, if you can sub. We know things are tough for folks right now, so only sub if you can, but your support is appreciated. I'm eating because I'm nervous. Let's take it away with introductions.
So, Rob at Pyromancer804 on Twitter. Tonight I will be playing Sevilius Amastasha, Elven Blade Singer Wizard, who is enjoying a party right now and thinking everything's perfectly fine. Podcasts down below, check them out. We are up to date on all the way up to episode 69 with 70 prepped to go.
Nice.
So yeah, listen up, catch up quickly. They are all out there for your listening pleasure on all major podcast platforms.
Hi, I'm Alexis. You can find me at Fox Fanato on Twitters and such. I use she, her pronouns. And I'm nervous, so my words are rushing out of my mouth faster than my mouth can actually form them. I am playing Gilly this evening, little halfling / archfeyling bard and warlock. I'm surrounded by my stress snacks and my bottle of wine, and wow. We've got a new show coming out next week on Thursday, and it's real exciting, and I'm very excited about it. It's called Thirsty and Teldore. So it's vampire D&D, yay. All the PCs are vampires. I'm running it. It's good.
It's gonna be amazing.
We have a special little video for you to watch. I think we're gonna run it at the break. Or are we running this now? I don't know. We're running it at the break. I've decided. I've made an executive decision.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah. Break. Okay.
We'll run it at the break.
Bridge.
Thank you.
Bridge too far.
Yes, I've made an executive decision. Anyway, and then you can also catch me Friday over at Bob Scary VOA on Twitch. I will be playing a game of Fiasco on Friday at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm pretty sure that's the time. Anyway, that's all for me. I'm nervous. I'm going to go back to eating my grilled cheese and drinking my wine.
Well, hi, my name is Chase. I can be found over on Twitter at Chase314S. S is for super. You can also find me on all of our socials where I post dank memes every day. Go check out the top of our D&D memes today. You'll see our logo sitting there. Tonight, possibly for the last time, I will be playing Justice, our rogue assassin shadow monk. They use they them pronouns. Let's see, what do I have? Oh, you know, you like merch, we like merch. There's a link that I will type in the chat unless someone beats me to it. Someone beat me to it, Wonky, thank you. Where you can buy merch designed by our very own Alexis Fanato. It's really sweet and cool. You can also check out our friends over at Dice Envy if you need some more click clack math rocks. That all helps us out substantially, and during this time of weirdness, helps us keep the channel running. So thank you very much.
I'm Liz. I am. I feel like I should be more nervous than I am. But evidently I'm made of gin, so I'll just be cool. So I'm playing Selena tonight. Is a human druid. She, her pronouns, just like myself. Always keep our friends over at Animal Helper top of mind. Go share their stuff on Facebook. Donate if you can. They can always use food, towels, etc. They do amazing work for animals across the country, but are based in New Orleans. And I actually have an announcement. And so here this week, I'm going to be putting out a casting call for community theater from Dice Priori, where it's going to be more than just our faces up here. So make sure that you keep a look in our Discord and across our socials to see those sign up sheets. I'm just going to be putting out the 1 week this time, but it'll be a different one shot every Saturday for like 4 to 8 weeks, depending on how many people sign up. So making sure that we're viewing content from the community. So if you know anybody that has some amazing one shots that run 2 to 4 hours, push them my way. And we'll do those. That series will start in May. So I'm excited. It'll be fun, and they'll just be fun little happy one shots. Hopefully, I mean they could be as dramatic as this, but you know, I'm not particularly a dramatic.
God, I hope not. Welcome to Dice.
Yeah.
roll for trauma.
You ever
But yeah.
played on stream before? No? Okay, get ready to die terribly.
To
I
the
mean,
hands
the
of your
last
father
one of the one shots
figure.
I died within like
So.
in 30 minutes.
Yeah, keeping it simple, making sure that their villains are really their spouses, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
We're
Mind-controlled spouses.
So hopefully a little lighthearted fun. And we'll have a lot of fun doing that. So I'm gonna pass it back to Matt.
Awesome. That's really exciting. I look forward to all those things coming up down the pipeline. Okay, so we are just going to do the recap real quick, and I'm not going to do the run-in. Y'all could just recap. So
Video?
Oh, yeah, do the video,
Good
and then
try.
we'll do the recap. Thank you. Good catch. Oh.
Now we are.
Showing the best.
Okay.
The sandwich.
Yeah, we are back. One quick sentence, and I'll let y'all recap. When we last left the Prism, they had just ventured away from the town of Foggy Bottom, Civilius' hometown, to pursue an ancient green dragon, and battled her in her false lair, having been lured into a trap. And then y'all can explain the rest of what happened when we picked back up in the middle of the fight last week. Go ahead.
So we were in the middle of the fight, and Selena had gone down, but she used a legendary resistance to make a death saving throw, saving her life and giving us a chance to to get her up before being slain.
Was clutch.
Yeah.
It was real important. That was real bad. It was a real tough moment for everybody involved. And then
For one legendary resistance.
yeah.
Important to say.
Mm-hmm.
Justice had finally closed the distance with Kermit, not
Mr.
Kermit,
Cribbits.
Mr.
Mr.
Cribbits.
Sir Cribbits.
Sir Cribbits the Fourth, the last of his name.
He's not a knight. He's like, I'm not a knight.
Pops up from behind him in the party.
Yes, that's right.
You underestimate my power.
I'm not a knight, you stupid odd.
Yeah, so Justice closed the distance with Mr. Quidditch, and he was like, oh, don't kill me, and then Justice subsequently killed him in like one round. It was brutal.
Like you do.
Mm-hmm.
And I like to say that like a super cinematic moment was then Sindrissa, did I say her name right? Sindrissa decided, because it was looking rough for her, the tables turned a little bit, it started to look a little rough for her. She dove into a pit, like the lake of acid, the little pond of acid. And then Selena strode forward, like healed herself up, and then dove straight into, like did a swan dive into the acid after her turning into a dragon, and just decided, no, fuck you, your day is over. Someone else take over.
Go, Liz.
So we managed to survive Sindressa, who when she died, turned back into a human mage. We learned that she was the true pretender in this, that she wasn't a true dragon, just kind of had a bit of blood of the dragon-like lineage, but she wasn't like a dragonborn or anything. Let's see. Then we laid her to rest. Oh no! Before we even slew Sindressa, we had an ally show up.
Yep.
What was his name?
I don't remember.
Sir Hooter Tooter.
Who was coming to our aid from not the Colonel, but
A circle of swamp druids whose caves were reclaimed, who you all reclaimed by killing Sindrissa. Those two caves were their original sanctuaries, so they reclaimed them.
Okay.
And you enacted the rites of interment, and then laid her to rest forever.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. When you got back to the party, the colonel handed over the deed to the vineyards, and then Justice asked for the Savinveri Codex, which the colonel explained that it was. The colonel explained that it was being, of course, sealed away in a climate-controlled room, and he would have to get it for him. And he asked Justice via Thieves' Cant to come alone, luring Justice away. And by the time Justice got to the place where the Savinveri Codex was, he realized he was no longer in the same building, no longer in the same locale. And an illusion was dropped and a mask taken off, and the colonel revealed himself to be Shademaster Vorsh, Justice's once protege back in the war, his backstory protege, a Shademaster in the College of Whispers, who is now a Shademaster in the College of Whispers. And also in that scene was the Duke of Presta, Arcano Sojourn, whose blood and life force was being transferred into the body of the Grand Presider, the Archduchess of Imperia, Fiona Blythe. And that is where we left off. With you saying that, if this is the way the Republic is going to be, then you were not going to join the Shademaster.
Correct.
And his force blade was lit into, he has his force saber out.
Is it dark or is it light?
It is dim light.
Oh, sorry, his force saber.
It's just translucent. It's a thing of pure force.
I will say, tell me, Father, if you're ready.
Go ahead.
Tell me, Father, you call the Gashari Republic the greatest force of freedom this world has ever known. And yet, when the Gish came to this continent, they slaughtered your people and subjugated them. They then proceeded to grind their heel into the necks of millions in order to further consolidate and maintain their power. And then finally, when it appeared as though the powers of Marissa began to fade, they placed their faith in the power of the Hells and condemned countless others to eternal enslavement, pain, and death. They claim that this is the only way to keep the void at bay, yet we both know that is a lie. How do you reconcile this?
He says, everyone has their own definition of freedom. Everyone has their own definition of safety. I'm here to tell you now that nothing you've told me today has taken me by surprise. Nor is it the first time I've heard it.
I'm sure not. You do not become a Shademaster without understanding the machinations of this world. I just want you to understand the hypocrisy of your statements.
There's no hypocrisy, Justice. When the Gish came to this land, there was nothing of it. Mystics, mages, and sages sitting in castles, doing little for their people, making no use of the land. The Gish took it over, built a republic that is the awe and envy of everyone in the world. Machine and magic side by side, harnessing the powers of magic and unleashing the productive forces that have given birth to one of the most prosperous countries in the world. I don't give a shit about no goddamn elven wars. I don't give a shit about any devil in the capital. Now, we had went the other way on that. That was a sour deal. But we had a couple of ways to get out of it. A couple loopholes. But you let that Mrs. Kilgast remain in this world. Hell, we maneuvered you to take out Still Tower. You did a good job there. And then Mrs. Kilgast clung on to you for a little longer. And then she found her way to someone else even after you got rid of her. That was a play that no one saw coming. We were trying to have our cake and eat it too, and had the Prism, you specifically, not meddled in our affairs any further, the arresting light would have been preserved and Vorgish would still be in prison. But your familiar saw to that, didn't she? I regret not having you killed in Bridgeton. I regret being the one to call off the assassins.
And why did you?
Because I thought maybe you'd learn. So I sent Gallant to take care of you once and for all, and set you on a path of vengeance. But you ended up finding forgiveness. And that was my greatest mistake. Trusting you to do the right thing.
All along, I thought that what you were doing was trying to make me stronger. Instead, you were putting me in a cage. All of those roles you forced me to play, all those lives that I lived, something else has been growing. I've evolved into something new, and I have one last role to play. Myself. You never truly understood. The Gish built us to survive. They hope to pour their minds and evils into our souls. They only crave death. They need it. It's the only way they can renew, the only way they can inch forward in this world. They pretend that there is some kind of poetry in that, but in reality it is just pathetic. Like you.
Justice, you and I have unfinished business. He slams his Force Saber on the nearby podium.
About this time, Gilly is up and just pointing her finger around, just trying, justice! Just with message real quick, just a few times, and she's getting no response, right?
No response. He's over 120 feet away.
So then it's message, doesn't work, so sending. 4th level, because that's what I've got. And she says, it's Gilly. Getting nervous. You okay? Need extraction or help? Where are you? Where is the library thing?
Do I hear this, Matthew?
I'm double checking.
Thank you.
You do.
I will mentally reply.
Yeah, you do.
The Colonel is Shademaster Vorsh. I have been teleported to an unknown location with the Duke and what was her? Fiona Plythe. And Matthew, can I ask a quick question? What does Justice remember from his time training under and with Shademaster Vorsh? Like, could he see through magical darkness? Like random things like oh, he's legendary for X. Are there things that I remember from my time under him?
You don't. So this was 15 years ago. He's had quite the decorated career since then.
Okay.
So he's definitely changed.
Okay.
But you remember him being a lot like what you started as, a rogue. You do remember that when he became a Shade, which happened shortly towards the end of the war, he got officially promoted to the rank of Shade. You do remember, this was before he was Shademaster, you do remember he started gaining supernatural, otherworldly powers. Like that, you've seen similar sense from other people who have patrons.
Okay, that's fair.
Yep. So he's a mix of rogue, and he's also a mix of some sinister magic.
Understood. And I'll look down to the still forms of Fiona and Arcana Sojourn, and I'll say, you hope to resurrect them. Or at least her.
Just her. She's the only thing gonna keep this thing together. And she's the only one who has a chance of getting that pit fiend out of the capital. I know what you're thinking. Destroy her. You know you can't take me. Destroy her instead. Go for it. Try it. See if I don't cut you down.
You can try, Father.
Indeed, I can. I want you to roll initiative.
Sure.
Then Gilly, continue with what you were doing.
Gilly just pulls those two to Civilius and Selena to the side and says, with message, says, like just pretends to eat or something, I don't know, to try to do this surreptitiously, but just says, Justice is in trouble. The Colonel is Shademaster Vorsh, and he's been teleported somewhere not here.
All right.
He has Fiona Plythe and the Duke of Presta with him.
Do we go to him or do we pull him out? Either way, I need a description of where he's at.
I don't know it.
Can we talk to him again? Do you know have another sending? Can we get it somehow? I don't know what to do here. Do we have any way of tracking him?
Got it. I'm going to steady myself on whatever the closest thing is, but look like I'm lounging. So either sit on a chair or lean against a wall. And I'm going to close my eyes and imagine everything I know about Justice and his beliefs, his thoughts when we went through his mind palace. And I'm going to reach out to, oh God, why am I going to blank on his name right at this second? I'm going to use divination to reach out to his master.
Grandmaster.
The Traveler.
Oh, the God Traveler.
Oh.
Yeah. Traveler. And
Okay.
and I'm allowed one question.
Yeah.
Can you show me where Justice is?
Checking something. Okay, yeah. Okay. They are going to say, you hear this very like, it's less like a voice with language, and it's more like the reverb of music, like, and there's this kind of in your mind, and you just get flashes of some mansion that is in Foggy Bottom. It's you've seen it. Oh, I don't have my Foggy Bottom notes. You have heard of the various estates, and you, based on its location, it's not. It is. You suspect it is Arcano Sojourn's mansion.
Okay.
Based on your reconnaissance earlier in the town.
Then I'm going to come out of that and basically say, if I automatically discern that it's Arcana Sojourn, I would bet he has him at Arcana Sojourn's. And I would look to Civilius to, can you get us there?
I've seen the inside of the mansion before, I'm guessing.
A very long time ago. As this is happening, the butler of the colonel starts to, he's been attending to the party, and you see he has a watch, and he clicks it. Oh, terribly sorry. Seems the game is on. And he puts his pocket watch away. I can see you're getting ready to abscond, but I thought I might let you know of the rules.
I have no idea what you're talking about, because we're just sitting here enjoying this party as a group. We defeated a green dragon.
You are heroes to Foggy Bottom. Unfortunately, my dear master does have a few other ideas. So, the rules are as follows. You can, we knew we could not take you alone, Prism, such legendary warriors, so that effort has not been made here today. However, a certain agents from Gish have been imported to do something else. I believe you met some of the local denizens down by the docks. Yes, I'm afraid. Oh dear. Within the next 10 minutes or so, they're going to find themselves in quite a bit of a massacre if you're not there in time to save them. You could go and rescue your friend Justice, of course. He is unlikely to be able to do battle with the Shademaster alone, but he has a chance. So you can either save your friend, Justice, or save the good townspeople of the docks. It's entirely up to you. If you need any refreshments or anything before you leave, they're right there. And he takes a few steps back. Make your choice.
How far is the mansion from here?
It is more than five. It's definitely more than 500 feet.
Oh, sorry. I was just okay. How far are the docks?
They're a little further in town. They're much further in town.
How far are the docks from the mansion?
Within a 10-minute walk, 5-minute run, but that's a lot of rounds.
How many feet?
1,000.
All right.
Okay. Alrighty. I can get to Justice and probably help him.
All right. Give me. We can get to the townsfolk and get them out of there. I think. Right, Gailey? Do we have a way to protect them? Do we have anywhere they could go?
I have 2 spell slots that matter, and the rest are low heals.
All right. If I can get you guys to Justice,
I can do what I can, but
I don't know what to do.
You see,
we can't let a whole village die because
We can't.
someone has a grudge.
Could you keep him alive until Sibelius and I could save the townsfolk and get to you?
I can get you two to Justice, or you can get you two to Justice, and I can get to the townsfolk and defend them.
I think we should be 2 and 2. I don't think any of us should be alone. I have my wild shape back. If I haste myself, I can get to Justice and still have enough time to buy him a minute. And then hopefully keep him from dying.
Matthew, just to clarify really quickly here. From our level up, we gained a few extra spell slots, right?
You gained whatever spell slots you did when you leveled up, yeah.
Okay.
And an increase to your max hit die. Those are the immediate effects. Probably any
Okay.
class features you might have gained, but yeah.
Okay, I'm also gonna drink a potion of greater healing while we're standing here talking about this shit.
Yeah. Bonus action. So make your choice.
3.
I've got 2 jumps left in me. I can bring us all to the docks and bring everyone with us in the docks back into the mansion. Or back close to the mansion. So they're not at least down by the docks. That
So
would
the
be my
3 of us
suggestion.
go, wait
The 3
it
of us
out.
go, grab everyone
and
from the
then-
docks, and then get back to the mansion, but not like out front of the mansion. And then storm it, find Justice. Because I don't know exactly where he is in the mansion. I've only seen probably the sitting room and the front.
And that would get the townsfolk out of if
It
we
would.
could get them together fast enough.
I'm gonna use my last 4th level spell slot. I'm gonna cast Sending the Glitch.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, if you can, we need to help protecting people in the docks at Foggy Bottom. The Colonel is... the Colonel is allied with Gish. It's real bad. And anyone who you can bring with you immediately, if you can.
I don't know how to teleport anymore, but that sounds terrible. I will try to ask your mom. Okay, yeah.
I cast it to Glitch because Glitch has Sending.
Yep.
All right, what are we doing? We gotta make a choice.
It's either
I can't leave people at the docks to die.
Perfect. All right, everyone, hands. And then
Hands.
cast teleport to the docks.
Okay. Justice, what'd you get on initiative?
20. 16 plus 4.
Okay. The three of you roll initiative. The other three of you, Prism.
It's not every day you get killed by your father figure.
I mean, Ghost in the Machine.
I know. If our fathers were not there, what does this say about God?
Selena.
11.
Sevilius.
10.
Gilly.
16.
Okay. Let me check what my notes here said. Oh, they're on the wrong layer. Yeah, okay, cool. Probably should pull these up beforehand. Alrighty, I need to take a quick bio break before we get started. Open table policy, of course, here at Vice Priority. I'm going to play an O card here and make sure that we're all doing okay. Is everyone feeling safe and good? Is there anything anyone else needs right now before we get in?
I'm good.
I don't have chocolate. Can someone send me chocolate or brownies or like chocolate pudding or something?
There's a lot of chocolate up here.
But in terms of O card, yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
I'm going to use the restroom also.
Yes. I'm going to take a quick little second here. Be right back.
I don't think we're going to get lucky enough that all those villagers are going to be all in the same spot. Will they? Could we?
That mansion's probably not 500 feet across, right?
I mean, I saw it probably what mansions are what 5 rooms deep times 10, 50 to 70 feet across.
Okay,
Wide.
I can pull Justice out. I can pull Justice to us.
Oh, with you can. Because if we land outside, then you can pull him out. Oh boy, unless it's warded.
I can pull him to the docks.
And yeah, how are you doing, audience? Thank you. Okay, so here is what happens. Well, let's. Yeah, let's do it this way. Okay. Yep. Okay. Okay. And I'm doing okay too. Okay.
Glad to hear it.
Yeah, we should always ask the DM too. Safety tools, folks, for the DM too.
Yeah, please, yeah. Okay, so at initiative count 20. That's not it. That's not it. That's it. Initiative count 20. Justice, it is your turn. You are there in this chamber as displayed on the map with Shademaster Vorsh standing between you and the Arcano and Fiona. They are unconscious, of course, but dead, really. Well, Fiona's dead. What would you like to do?
I will with a bonus action summon to my hand my psychic blade.
Okay. It's 2 key points.
Yep. Marking those off right now. And then, seeing as I have gotten the drop on him, for my assassinate feature, which of those work? He's not surprised clearly, but I'm going before him.
So what happens here is, what I will say is, he is definitely not surprised. In fact, he had given you the surprise condition, but it had faded after that other talk. So you're just going before him. You have
Okay.
advantage because of the dim light, but you're not. Hostilities had
Yep.
already begun, so you're just going
Sure.
first.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Just making sure. All right, so my first attack roll with my Psychic Blade. 15 plus 9. 24 to hit.
24 does hit.
Stunning Strike.
Okay. 15.
Let me check. I just leveled up. Well, actually, I think. Well, let me check.
I think your DC is 15.
Yeah. Oh, it is still 15.
Yep.
I didn't know if maybe it went up because I leveled.
No, the next tier I think is 15, 14 or 15.
Okay.
Are you +4 or +5 on proficiency bonus right now?
+4. Wait. +5. +5. It's 15. Is what the automatic
Thank you.
calculation
15?
says. Yep. Okay. So 8 plus 4 is psychic damage. So 12 plus 9 is 21 plus. I believe it's 4, but I just gotta check.
This is all psychic?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, 25 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
Alrighty. Second attack. Even higher. Rolled an 18 on the dice.
On the dice, that hits.
Stunning Strike.
Actually, excuse me. Whenever he took damage there, you see him limp away,
Okay.
and he becomes invisible. He's actually gonna go. Where'd he go? He'd go right here. So he moves out of your reach for that other attack, but you can still resume your turn. He is now invisible.
So the advantage would not have applied.
Correct.
That's fair. Do we want to take what was on the green dice, or do
Yeah,
you want
that's
me to
always
reroll?
your first die.
Yep. So, not lying, that was the 18.
I believe you.
Okay.
So,
So-
you only ruin your own fun when you lie.
Exactly. So the damage would have been 10 plus 4, 14 more points of psychic damage and
Okay.
Stunning Strike.
21.
Makes it. Okay. All right.
That is your bonus action. That is both of your attacks from your action. I believe that is your turn.
That is.
Okay. Shademaster Vorsh's turn. He looks at you. He says, and you can see he has a couple bruises from when you struck him. He says, "You have improved, but you really do need every square inch of your ass kicked." And he is going to take 2 strikes with his Force Saber.
I kind of like this guy.
He's charismatic. He doesn't have advantage for any reason. That is a 20 to hit.
Let me make sure my AC didn't go up because I leveled. Nope, it misses. 21.
Haha!
13th level, baby!
Oh, and then that actually is even lower. That's a bad roll. He's gonna make those 2 attacks, and then with the same action, because he made an attack, he is going to cast a spell on himself.
Provoking an attack of opportunity.
Yep.
21 to hit.
21 does hit.
Okay. And this is a new turn, so I can do sneak attack.
It does. It is. 1 second. You rolled straight?
Oh, he is invisible.
Yeah.
Yes. There was a 12 on the green dice.
Okay.
12 plus 9 is 21.
Okay.
All right, so I can't get sneak attack because I can't
No.
get advantage.
Yeah.
So removing the sneak attack damage, 5 plus 4, 9 more points of psychic damage.
Okay.
Stunning Strike.
Okay, go ahead and mark off your key point.
Yep.
18.
Fuck him.
Yeah, he is rolling well. Okay, he cast a spell, and you see these shadows cling to him. And the shadows turn into the sharp, jagged ice that forms around his body as he casts Armor of Agathis.
I knew it.
25 temporary hit points.
I knew that little asshole had devil's sight.
So that is his action, and with him seeing that you use your reaction, he's going to say, "Remember your remember your lessons: theatricality, deception." He looks over and vanishes away, and he stands on top of this pillar. He's no longer invisible. On initiative count 16. So first, what happens here as we switch over? Sevilius, somewhere on this map, based on this is what you remember people where you remember people being. Place the three of you somewhere on this map. This is where you remember people being. We'll see where they actually were. Okay.
Would have dropped us right in there. Probably the closest to get to at least the two that are on the docks and not on the water.
Okay. So now, people actually during the day, are about. They haven't moved much. And the two assailants. One of them would take that position. I'm going to say... So the two assailants, right? Okay, I'm going to say this then. One is a figure clad in dark armor with signatures of Marissa, the goddess of light, emblazoned on his form. However, those have been scratched out, and over them are the face. Excuse me, the insignia of the vile tyrant Modru. This is a Dread Guard, a Dread Templar, who stands before you.
Shit!
And then
I'm not muted, sorry.
Yeah, please. And then down there to the other way where you are not quite is a figure clad in white robes with symbols, these Z-shaped symbols all through on his robes, the School of Zarin. And he has a very nice wooden staff that he is carrying, and he's eyeing Mr. Pond. On initiative count 16, Gilly, what is it you would like to do?
Oh, those Dread Knights are those assholes that can, like, banish me?
Yep.
Shit. Oh, I'm very sorry. That changes things for me. Fuck. What do I even have? What do I even have? Okay. And you said, I'm sorry, do they look like they're threatening anyone at the moment? Or?
They absolutely are.
So, who would Gilly perceive to be the most threatened at the moment?
Absolutely no way of knowing.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Sleep Storm, because I haven't used that yet today.
On or about? Here, I'll give you the token.
Thank you.
40?
And I just want to make sure, because I'm stressed and I want to make sure I heard you correctly, that there are two people we need to worry about here, right?
That
in
are
terms
visible.
Of aggressors that we can see here and here, right?
Yep.
Okay.
The 20-foot radius?
It is a 40-foot radius, 20-foot tall cylinder.
Oh, that's right. So,
Shit, I cannot. Well, can I get them? Hang on. Let me make sure I got the measurements correct, first of all.
I believe it's 20-foot radius, 40-foot tall cylinder.
Like I said, I might have had him inverted. Sleet Storm is 20-foot tall, 40-foot radius, centered on a point you choose within range.
So that would get both of them and not you.
I'm going to do that.
Okay. Oh, that is loud.
Sure is.
Okay, so
that's my action. And with my bonus action, oh, that's right. I'm super out of. I'm super out of those.
Yeah, I need you to go. I need you to make a wisdom. Sorry, at the start of your turn. At the start of your turn, I would have needed you to make a. It's not going to change your thing, but I don't think. But go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw. You're in his aura.
Oh. Oh no.
It's a wisdom saving throw. I believe you make it with advantage because it's frightened.
Oh, okay. Okay. We have Heroes. I got Heroes Feast dispelled. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
You make it.
Oh, good.
Yep. So you're fine. You're immune to his aura.
Good. Good. Okay. And I think that after the burial, we did not get a short rest, right?
Nope, before it.
So I am totally out of inspirations, and I have nothing to do on my... Does anyone look hurt? How about that? Any of these townsfolk look hurt?
Nope, y'all got there before they were expecting you.
And I'm just double checking on the overlay. Is that updated? I thought somebody downed a potion.
I did. That is updated.
Oh, well, okay. I am going to give then Selena a healing word. I'll use a bonus action, you know? Hey. 3 plus... Yeah, okay, 9 points of healing. That's my turn. I'm going to try to back up just a touch. Not too much. I don't want to get too far from them. Do I have any idea how big this guy's aura is, or does it matter?
You're at the precipice of it.
Okay, I'm just gonna... Down here, do I have any cover?
Half.
I'll take that.
Okay.
I'll just move over here for half cover and I'm done.
Selena, it's your turn. Civilius, you're on deck.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, 1 second. Their turns did not update. I'm so sorry. Fuck. I forgot. Oh, I didn't roll for them. That would probably be why. 1 second. Hold these. Okay, so actually the Dread Knight's gonna go just before you.
No. Okay.
But the Zealot is not. Okay, it's the Dread Knight's turn. Dread Templar. Huh. At the start of his turn, oh my god, louder than my thoughts.
Right.
At the start of their turn, they're gonna make a dexterity saving throw. A 9. I believe they're gonna fall prone from the sleet storm.
They sure are.
So you see them fall on their butt as the slick ice falls down in a rapid succession. So then it is going to stand up and have to move at half speed. So it falls prone, stands up with half its movement, which is 15. And then it's going to move up there. You see it look over to the sleet storm, look over at you all. Yeah, it's gonna cast Dispel Magic at the Sleet Storm. The Sleet Storm goes away. Because it's third level to third level.
Yep.
Okay. Just checking. Oh, I had the Sleet Storm on the GM layer. Hello?
I was like, I don't know why I can't see it, but okay.
Yeah, but it was there, as you can see, not hurting anyone, but good placement. Anyway, but it's dispelled. That's his action. That's his turn. Selena, it's your turn. Sevilius, you're on deck.
Okay, wisdom saving throw 13 plus 10, 23.
Thank you.
And then I'm going to go ahead and, since he's not in range, run down in front of Gilly, so 10 feet, touch her, cast invisibility.
Okay.
So that she is invisible until
I do anything.
Yeah, except move. Sorry.
Yeah.
And then run myself back up here. So it's 20 feet of movement.
Okay.
Who are we getting first? I'll kind of yell that at Sevilius.
Just stay here and attack them and stop them from getting us.
Okay. And the only baddie that we see right now is the Dread Knight in front of us, right?
And the Zealot down yonder.
Oh, goodness. Can I? Oh, I can see that Zealot. Oh, boy. Okay. And I think for now, I don't have any bonus actions that I can do. Because, yeah, that's where I'm at. Okay. That's what I've got. I have moved. That's my action. I don't have any bonus actions, and I'm good.
Okay. Sevilius, it's your turn. The Zealot is next.
All right. We'll go into Blade Song.
Okay.
I will then look the Dreadnought right in the eyes and say, "Be gone with you," and then cast Scatter at 7th level on everyone. So Vivian, Mrs. Stoop, Mr. Pond, Mrs. Lily, the Zealot, as well as the Dread Knight. DC 18. Wisdom saving throw.
It's so weird how they make Scatter Whiz, but teleportation should be charisma.
Yeah.
Whatever. None of my business.
I'm okay with it. I'm not going to complain.
Yeah. The Dread Knight fails with an 8. He sees you cast a spell. I'm gonna say actually the Zealot of Z is gonna counterspell you. They're gonna try.
5th level counterspell.
It goes. So then the Zealot needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
12 does not make it. So everyone else. So go ahead and kind of ping where you want you and your allies.
So we're not affected by it because I can only affect 6 people total. So I can get all the enemies and all of the NPCs that we're trying to get. So I'll bring the NPCs to us within 10 feet of me.
Okay.
And then I'm going to throw the Zealot and the Dread Knight as far away as possible, which is 120 feet in opposite directions. So the Dread Knight probably throw him way up out into the swamp, and the Zealot the other way behind the house, if possible.
He's 30 feet off the map. You see him go. That was brilliant, Rob.
So
take it.
120 feet.
Yeah, I got him. I got him 30 feet off the map.
Good.
And then, he can't.
The Zealot back behind the house, just as far out into the swamp as possible, into that difficult terrain, into that water.
Yeah,
Was Miss Lily moving
gone.
too?
Yes, everyone.
I can only move so many people at once. Give me a minute.
Sorry.
I can help.
Okay. So you cast Scatter, and there's this Adjurant Wave that flies at you, but Gilly from invisible. You're no longer invisible, Gilly.
No, I know. Thank you.
and there is a counteractive 5th level magic which blasted out of the air, and there's just this pop, 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 and you and all the townspeople are gathered together, and the 2 enemies are scattered outward.
All right.
Holy shit.
So I'm going to take a step back before I cast that and have Mr. Stoop stand where I was. I'm basically switching places. That way everyone's within 10 feet of me.
What'd you say now? Oh, so like
so
within...
shift Mr. Stoop or Mrs. Stoop one square to the left.
Okay. Like that?
Like that. So I would take a step back, cast it, and then bring everyone in. That way everyone's within 10 feet, and I can catch Gilly too when I cast teleport to get us out of here.
If Gilly can, she'll just say to everyone, we're gonna go find someplace more safe and quiet, if that's okay with y'all.
Okay. Civilius, that's your action? That's your bonus action? Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
It's the Zealot of Z's turn. So he has increased movement. They have to deal with difficult terrain. Yeah, that's what they're gonna do. So you hear this, and they are gonna cast Dimension Door. And they appear right next to Gilly. And you see them like standing there with their quarterstaff, and since they cast a spell with their action, with their bonus action, they're gonna swing the quarterstaff around with it for a strike.
Why?
7, 8. 24 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna take 9 points of bludgeoning damage. It's not magical, so have it to 4.
Okay.
And 4 points of force damage. That is their turn. That is the Zealot of Z's turn. That's their action. That's their bonus action. They won't move. I would say they're gonna want to be here to threaten the townsperson. Justice at initiative count 20. I'll move her below for simplicity's sake. Initiative count 20, and then Shademaster Vorsh is next.
Okay. I'll wait for the map to switchy. Okay, I can see again. He is no longer invisible.
Nope, he's no longer invisible. He has frost armor surrounding his form.
I'm going to say to him, who did you sell your soul to?
He just chuckles. I'm a Shademaster. People sell their soul to me.
Interesting. I'm going to... I'm going to pull the Void Saber out, and I'm going to chuck it at him.
Okay. I don't think it has a throwing range.
Oh, I thought it was a finesse weapon.
That doesn't mean...
Oh, I'm sorry. If that's not going to work, then I can do something else.
Okay.
If that doesn't work, then I will... You know what? I'm going to use my action to use Mirror Image. And I'm going to summon up a bunch of copies of myself around me. So I bring the bracers together, and then I'm going to use a bonus action to dodge.
You're not bad. I am really proud of you. And by the way, Sylvius, take a GM inspiration for that move. That was brilliant. That was awesome.
Yep, got it. Thank you.
I fucking love Scatter so much.
It's so good.
It's so good. I was like, that's an interesting spell choice. And now every time you use it, I'm like, this spell is so good. Okay, you used Mirror Image, right, Chase?
Yep.
Okay, I'll do that, I guess. So you use Mirror Image and you go into a defensive stance, and you can see the smirk of pride cross Shademaster Vorsh's face. Yeah. Shademaster Vorsh's turn. Oh, okay. It's armor of Agathis concentration. It is not. Your friends right now are having a hell of a time. I set some nasty assassins towards the people of the docks. They're having to choose between saving you or saving them right now. How you think they'll choose?
The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. They will make the right choice.
I hope you're right. Yep, they're gonna go ahead and do it. They hop down. Actually, they kind of leap over, and as they're falling, they do like a crescent falling strike with their blade from about 20 feet in the air. They have disadvantage on the strike. No, miss 12.
Mm-hmm.
The second strike. Miss 16. And then they're going to bring it around and cast a spell at you with their action.
Okay.
As part of making the 2 attacks.
Right. I know that they have Armor of Agathis up, but that's inevitable. So I'm going to use my reaction on it.
Okay. Mage Slayer.
Mage Slayer. That is a natural 20 on the copper dice.
Okay, you do have advantage because of the strike. So you have sneak attack.
Correct. If only I was a paladin right now. Okay.
Paladins are fun. With a vengeance. Could have been a different kind of justice.
Right. Okay, so 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 4 is 14, plus 2 is 16, plus 4... Wait, no, sorry.
W dice, add your
W
modifier.
dice. So yeah, all that together was what? 16? So
Yeah.
32 plus 4.
Okay. 36. So you should have rolled 2d8 for the psychic and then a couple d6 for the additional.
Precisely.
Then you're good? Okay. So 36 points of damage. Whenever you strike in, you see the armor shatter and you take 25 points of cold damage. It breaks apart, slams into you.
Got it. And just because stunning strike, I have to.
I didn't roll it yet. 15.
Fuck him. He made it.
On the money. Oh
Twice.
My god. So with that action, he's gonna cast Blight. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I get advantage against the spell cast by a creature within 5 feet of me.
You do. Hell yeah.
Love Mage Slayer. My dice tower almost fell. That is. Let me see. Plus 5. 14 plus 5, 19.
You make it. You'll take half.
Oh, thank God.
So instead of 30 points of necrotic, you take 15 points of necrotic damage.
That's why you're asking me if I was resistant.
I was just curious, and well, he hasn't hit you yet, but there's another reason.
Oh no.
Yep. That is his action, and then he is going to look away and bamf away. Standing there. You have learned a great deal since our days together. There's no denying it. But the college has made me strong. Stronger than you understand. Okay. All right, now cutting back to the docks. You see You see Mrs. Stroop look over at the zealot. She is going to invoke a spell. She doesn't have a clear shot. I don't think.
It's Mr. Stoop with the meteor storm.
Oh, I guess it... Okay, she's gonna cast a spell. You just see her strike her staff on the ground. The Zealot Z, surprised by this, as a bead of fire rockets into the water behind the Zealot, and it crashes up as fire erupts. They are gonna make a dexterity saving throw. Oh, that's a natural 1.
Oh, snap.
Well, hey.
Well, that fails. So they're gonna take 28.
Stoop.
Yeah, I mean, the people of Flying Bottom aren't entirely helpless, but they can't take all this. He's going to take 28 points of fire damage. Slams into him. Gilly, it's your turn. Selena, you're on deck.
Okay. Is there enough room on that little ramp there for me to get to Sevilius?
Technically, no. I mean, Pond is occupying it. But you can, I guess, just...
Can I just switch through and touch him?
Yeah,
I'm
go
small.
ahead.
Can I just squeeze through? I don't even have to stay, I'll stay where I am, at the end. Okay.
Yep, you can.
I just want to, squish through and, just squeeze through and, Sevilius, take my hand 1 second! And I'm going to cast Greater Invisibility on him with my 6th level spell slot.
I'm
gonna say, oh, do I have a song for this? I was not expecting. Oh, fuck. Go fade away, go fade away, go fade away from sight.
Yeah, okay. You cast Greater Invisibility.
Sure did that. Unfortunately, at higher levels, you don't get to cast it on multiple people.
No, you don't.
Don't know why that's the rule, but it sure is. So Sevilius is invisible.
Okay, that's your action.
Yeah. And bonus action. If we teleport, Cloaky comes with me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even if Cloaky is out?
I mean, as long as he has Cloaky's a creature, so as long as when he's summoned, so as long as Sevilius has enough slots, which apparently he does.
It's 8 slots, so just enough.
Yeah, okay. I'll put Cloaky out with the bonus action.
Okay.
And I'll just say,
I'm assuming you're putting him in the space west of you?
Yeah, I think that works. Between me and Sevilius, but north. Directly above Pond, whoever that is, I can't tell. And I'm just gonna say, Cloaky? Hold on to me tight. We're gonna go for a ride. And, restrain or mess up this guy if you can. But don't go anywhere. And restrain me, please.
Comes to life. Hey, good on it. Actually, he goes just before the Dread Knight's gonna go.
Good.
Cloaky is gonna do Shadow Snare on the Zealot of Z. Natural one, he misses. Poor Cloaky.
It's okay. But Cloaky's gonna like restrain me, right? Because that's what I asked, and like hold on, like.
I thought you
me
said
or whatever.
restrain someone else.
I said, well, I said two things because
Yeah,
I'm real
There's just
nervy.
the one action.
Okay.
What would you like him to do?
I just want him to hold on to me. If he can attack, in addition to that, then that's fine. But if he can hold on to me, that's priority.
Okay, then. Well, I already made the oh, that's fine. That's fine. He'll hold on to you.
Okay.
Okay. The Dread Knight's turn. You see the Dread Knight. They're 120 feet away from where they were.
Oh
which
fuck.
is about there. And you see them like swashing through the swamp.
Swashing through the swamp.
So they were so they are just not even quite on the map, and they look over. This is so interesting. So they're 10. Wait, we're double checking the metrics for y'all. They're approximately 10 feet off. They're gonna throw a Hail Mary Dispel Magic at Sovelius because they see he's invisible. You see him swing his sword and a whip of Adra and Andrea 120 feet Dispel Magic. He has to roll for it. It was cast at what?
6th level.
So he has the DC's increase.
It sure is.
He doesn't have much of it. He has a +2. So he has to roll.
Please roll low. Please roll low.
It's a 3 on the die.
Yes!
So you see him like swipe his sword out, and this large whip of Abjure energy. It crashes into the deck next to Sovelius, and you see it shatter a few pieces. You see him, he's only been able to move 15 feet through the swamp. He breathes kind of heavily. Selena, Sovelius on deck.
5th level blight right at that zealot.
Okay, Constitution save.
Please.
13.
Oh, that real fails.
Sure does.
That is 98 necrotic.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, let's go ahead and
That's what I almost took.
this. So here's 6 of these bad boys, I think.
I forgot the extra. I'll have to remember that. That's a fit. That was a. I only roll. I forgot 2 of the D8 on you, Justice.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'll have to remember it.
10.
It's not like you have anything else to keep track of.
Yeah.
10. 16 plus 8 is 24, 25. Let's roll 3 more of these. That is not terrible. I will take 25 plus another 16 is 41 points of necrotic damage.
You see, he is severely damaged as you draw the life essence out of him. It's your action. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Give me 1 more second. Okay, I have to, that's a twofer. No. I think I'm gonna go ahead and stay where I'm at. And that's my turn.
Okay, Sophielius, it's your turn. The Zealot's on deck.
Okay. So, here's what I'm gonna do while I'm still invisible. And
Okay.
this is probably gonna be... You know what? I'm gonna try it because it's fun. I'm gonna take the risk. So I want to cast Teleport to grab the 8 of us. And then I want to try to modify the spell. I want to try to modify it to send the villagers to my mansion and to send us into the mansion of Arcana Sojourn. Is that possible?
Yes, it is. In the Ghost of the Machine, it is. The DC's pretty high.
Yep. I have Doom Inspiration that I will be using as well on that check.
I usually roll Arcana with advantage. Because
Okay.
you have the Blade of the Vizier.
And the DM Inspiration is a D10?
D10. Or, yeah, it's a D10.
Okay.
D10 or advantage, which you already have.
Correct. Nat fucking 20 plus 5 on the DC. I will also take a picture of it.
It's Arcana, right? So it's more than plus 5, right?
Oh yeah, no, that's plus 5 just from the inspiration. So it's 25
plus 35
plus 10.
So
Holy shit.
That is an extraordinary success, which means you won't take the 7d12 necrotic damage.
Oh.
So you grab the Blade of the Vizier, and you actually see the Zealot cast Counterspell at you, but it fizzles. Yeah.
I'm invisible anyway, so you can't see me.
He can see the spell being cast. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So you see he go, and it just fizzles. And you grab onto the Blade of the Vizier, and there's this ripple of energy. You leave the townsfolk behind, vanish. You leave them in your mansion and take you all to Arcano Sojourn's manse. Okay. That's your turn? Well, where you appear, we'll do it this way.
Yeah.
You have not been to this part of the mansion, so what happens is you appear, and the interior, the exterior, well, it can't be, you're using an artifact to teleport, so you can teleport through the spell. Woo! You appear... Just grabbing everyone. I think I got everyone. You appear in this patio-like foyer of the mansion. This map was done by Gnawing Portal. You should check them out on Patreon. Is that everyone? Yeah, that's all of you. And you appear in this foyer. And that is your action. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Hold on. I'm taking a look at my surroundings. If I search my memory, do I remember like any stairs to the basement, anything like that, or not too much?
You remember the servants' quarters? I'm gonna say they were. You remember the servants' house was like kind of over here, but you really don't remember much else. You don't remember a basement. You remember the old family crypt, but you don't look. When you look around immediately, you don't see it.
All right. I think I'm just gonna end my turn though. After doing that.
Okay. It's the Zealot's turn. So they're all gone. The Zealot and the guy are 90 feet, 5 feet away. Okay. So that's what I'll say. Okay. Okay. All right. On initiative count 20, Justice, it's your turn.
All right, let me get back to the map so I can see. Because I've been wanting to check something. Where'd you go, map? Map.
Is it not? 1 second.
No, it's me.
Okay.
I accidentally decoupled it from the browser.
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, well, that's my bad. Okay.
Okay. Let me check one thing.
Do we have lair actions again?
Yes, but I also forgot about something else. I've been waiting on the lair actions. They haven't come up yet.
I'm going to yeah, well, now is the time to risk things. I'm going to move over to be adjacent to him.
Okay. Oh, to him. Okay.
Yep. And let me just check the wording on one thing.
The
Actually,
wording.
I will get close. Let me check one thing. Sorry. Okay. Yes. I'm going to, as I'm walking towards him, but not immediately adjacent to him, I'm going to say, Father, I just wanted to let you know that you are such a disappointment to me. And I'm going to cast Silence centered on the altar.
Okay.
So everything within a 20-foot radius of the altar.
Okay.
And then as I get adjacent to him, using the UA class feature Key Fueled Strike, that takes key points to spend.
Yep.
So I'm going to use my bonus action to attack him.
Is it 20-foot radius on that thing?
It is.
Okay.
And did he go invisible, or is he still visible?
Still visible.
Perfect. 13 plus 9, 22.
22 does hit. When you hit, he is going to go invisible and teleport away, but go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. Is that teleportation a thing that requires a verbal component?
No, it's not.
Okay. All right. So the sneak attack damage is 12 plus 5 plus 2. 12 plus 5 is 17 plus 2 is 19 plus 4 is 23.
Okay,
23 points of damage.
He takes it. Now is Flurry of Blows you're using, or?
That was Key Fueled Strikes.
Okay, it's just a one martial attack?
Exactly.
Okay, just checking. Alrighty.
Got it. And now he cannot cast anything within that range.
Yep.
He's outside of it now. That requires a verbal component.
Yep. So he's outside of it. He's teleported away. He's invisible, but the invisibility will drop here pretty soon.
Gonna spend my key point.
What would he do? Oh, sorry. On initiative count 20, losing ties to you because you're a creature. You are within 10 feet now. Were you before? Oh, I guess technically you were from the radius. No, that's my bad. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Sure.
This is against. It's not against a charm effect. It's not frightened or anything. I don't think you have any special advantage.
Gotcha. And that thing that they gave me before was on wisdom checks, not wisdom saves.
Are you still affected by Fiero's Feast?
Yes, I am.
Then you have advantage.
Oh, good. Okay. Not great. That is a 13.
13 does not make it. You feel your body slow. Your blood. Well, you don't have blood, but your body slow, and like the living wood that's inside you start to, like, you're being weighed down. Your speed is halved, and you can only take either an action or a bonus action, not both.
Okay.
You lack discipline. You lack foresight.
I can't hear you.
Oh, that's funny.
Iki.
Yeah, they're going to do that again. They are, from where you are, they are going to cast Armor of Agathis on themselves, but before they do that, they're going to step forward a touch. 20 feet is what? Yeah, you're a good ways away. I'll say actually they're going to vamp over here. So they appear behind you, and with 2 strikes, 2 daggers go flying at you.
Okay.
Sorry, I cannot find my other D20. Where'd you go? There it is. finally, I rolled above a 10. 23 to hit.
That hits, but now I have to roll to see if it hits one of my duplicates.
You do. You do. He doesn't. He can't see through.
It does. I rolled an 18.
Okay. And then the second strike, I believe, would hit one of your duplicates. Well, we'll see. It's an 18 to hit.
That would miss. Oh, wait.
But-
Sorry,
but
no,
it-
it's not my defense. Sorry. That's right.
Thank you.
Got it. Apologies. It's 10 plus dex, so that would hit.
Yep. So 2 of your duplicates are gone. And I rolled the first one first, so we're good. And then with an action, he's going to cast Armor of Agathis on himself. He's no longer invisible.
He's just outside
That's
of the
part
range
of his
it.
action, rather.
Damn it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you got to lock him down. I'll put up the 25, and that'll help me remember. That was his action. That's his bonus action. He can't quite. Oh, he can just. He's got to move a 45. He just gets out of it. He dashes away from you.
Gotcha.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, that is the end of Shademaster Vorsh's turn. Gilly, it is your turn. So you are in a mansion.
I've never seen before.
Yep. Looking
Right?
for
I highly doubt I've ever been here before.
never.
And message, Justice. Where are you? We're here. I don't. Whatever direction Sibelius seems to think we should be looking, because he's been here before. That's where I'm gonna point my finger.
There's servant quarters. There's the crypt somewhere. There's
Okay.
there might be a basement in this place. I don't know. I don't know. Do we have any description? Any clues?
Gilly, I want
Yes.
you to make an intelligence check. You add half your proficiency bonus because you're a bard.
Okay,
So 20 plus, well, whatever that is.
I'm going to use my DM's inspiration on this one. No, yes. No, I'm using luck. That's way better. Plus. So you said plus half my proficiency?
Yeah, it's just a general intelligence check. Plus
Okay.
half proficiency.
Okay. So it's a total of 19.
Okay, that's pretty good. So what is the message that you try to send to Justice?
I sent to Justice. We're here. How do we get to you? How could we help you? Are you here?
You do hear that message.
The townspeople are safe.
Gilly, I'm in a circular room. I'm going to do my best to describe the room.
Okay, go ahead and roll. This would actually be, well, it's so interesting. I would say this is just general. I'd say it's general wisdom.
Okay.
Or percent. I'd say it's a combination of your ability to make out defining features and communicate them. So I think this goes beyond that. Just go ahead and roll general wisdom check.
Okay. 6, 7.
6. Okay. So go ahead and try to describe it.
I'm in a. Can you pull it up again so I can see it?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm in a circular room. There is an altar. And I will describe any other features of the room that I can see.
Okay. There you go. That's what you get.
So, does Gilly get crypt vibe from that, or
Well.
an altar?
Yeah,
And
you get some kind of crypt vibe, I'd say.
Like, I don't even know if there are windows in this room. I can't
There are
remember
not.
from last week. Yeah, there are no windows. It's circular with a dais in the middle.
And you're surrounded by crypts, like what do you call them? Sarcophagi.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I'm surrounded by sarcophagi. Thank you.
possibly underground crypt mausoleum.
So that's your action.
Situation.
That is his ability to respond. What would you like to do, your bonus action or your move?
So I'm just saying that to Sibelius and Selena. We need to get there. Is where he is. So my bonus action is, oh wow, we are not great. I'll just, give Sibelius a little healing word.
Okay.
With the bonus. That's cocked. That's a 3 on the die, so 9 points of healing, and I'm just gonna take off in whatever direction is the right direction. Whatever the spell message worked, I'm heading as fast as my little legs can carry me, and I'm asking Cloaky to frickin' follow and help me move faster.
Okay. So you come out to the grounds. Let's say you go get about here, and you make a dexterity saving throw.
Ah, fuck. Yeah, Gilly is definitely not taking stock of her surroundings well. I'm gonna use luck.
Okay.
Better. Dirty 20.
It's pretty good. You're gonna successfully make it. Let me double check to see if it's half damage or not.
Oh, sorry, 21, but yes.
Okay.
Level that stuff went up.
I'm sorry. That was actually no. Yeah, you're good. That was actually Constitution. I'm sorry.
Oh, then it's 22.
Thank you. So you still make it. You take half. You take 32 points of necrotic damage.
Okay, let me make concentration.
Yep. DC 16.
Okay, we're good.
Okay. So a wave of death energy shatters out the door. However, you see it only goes outside of the door. It does not. Actually, no. Let me read the spell again. They could direct it. Okay. Selena and Sovelius, I also need you to make Constitution saving throws.
Alright.
So does Cloaky.
Oh. And you said 33 points of necrotic?
32 points of necrotic, yeah.
32. Yikes.
Yeah, y'all. Well, Justice has seen this once before in Noble
Yeah.
Forms. Cloaky fails. Cloaky goes unconscious and reanimates back to you.
Well, okay.
Selena and Sibelius, what'd you get?
25. Another nat 20. I don't
Oh my
think my
God.
dice has
Okay.
rolled this well in like 10 sessions.
You take 32 points of necrotic damage. Selena?
It's a natural 1.
Oh.
You take 64 points of necrotic damage. And the blast of death energy is continuing in this area.
Oh my God.
Uh-oh. Matt, you weren't lying when you said you were on your bullshit.
Correct.
Okay.
This was a mistake. Oh. When you say continuous, do you mean like every round? Or each, Never mind. Yeah. I think I answered my own question. I'm just real nervy.
So you don't want to end your turn there, that's for sure. Okay.
How far can I get in my turn, though?
I'm continuing your movement.
Oh, okay.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So this is where you get. So that would be the damage you take at the end of your turn. You're good.
Okay.
Cloaky's unconscious. Dread Knight's turn. He'll cast that spell. Well, 15, 17. That'll be his turn. Selena, it's your turn. The Sibelius, you're on deck.
Okay. Can I see where this is, the with a 25 perception, do I know where the necrotic energy is coming from?
Yep, it should be on the map. It's right there. Symbol. Have I switched over?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's actually a physical thing. It's not just emanating from nowhere.
Physical's a strong word, but it's noticeable. It's a glyph.
Oh, okay. That she triggered. All right, then I will go ahead and I don't know that she ran the right direction.
You saw her go that way, but you don't know if it's correct.
Well, fuck. All right, 6th level dispel magic. Straight on that glyph.
You're still gonna need to roll.
I certainly am. And I don't have advantage for any reason.
Nope. It's a wisdom check. Not a save. Go ahead and roll a d20 and add your wisdom modifier.
Oh, thank fuck. All right, 17 plus 5. So that is 22.
17 was the need, so you're good. The symbol spell dissipates.
Okay. And that was 64 points of damage, right? Because my computer
64 necrotic.
My computer did a thing.
That's okay.
Didn't register it. All right. Alrighty, then so that was my action. My movement, I will go ahead and step outside. Actually, so I will. Is she running the right direction at Sevilius? And then.
Yes.
Yeah, I told y'all that I made contact with Justice and what he said.
3, 4, 5, 6. So I think that's my 30 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know where the crypts are on this ground, so I'm just kind of hoping.
Sevilius, it's your turn. The zealot is on deck.
All right. I will. Hold on. Let me see. I will dimension door. So we're at the front of the house, right? Or is this like the back?
You're actually the back. You're at a patio in the back of this estate.
Okay.
The crypts are over here, right? They're off map, unfortunately.
Okay.
Actually, on the map, I just apparently the window's not big enough. Even though I dimensioned it, whatever. Anyway, yeah. So they're over to the east.
Okay.
Right,
I will dimension door to the east to the edge of the property. As close to the crypts as I remember. I probably don't know exactly where they are. So I'm just gonna use my best guess and just go towards the end of the house without going all the way.
Are you taking anyone with you?
Yeah, I'll move up and I'll grab Gilly.
Okay, my legs are little.
Yeah, you have a slower speed, so. All right.
Okay.
And I will drag her along, but I don't want to get too far away from Selena.
I'm sorry. Are you teleporting 500 feet or?
No, I'm not. I'm not going the 500 feet. I'm going as close with still being able to see where Selena is, without getting.
You just go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I go. I get as close to the crypt as I can possibly get.
Okay.
Without hoping I don't miss, since I can't see exactly. And I don't 100% remember.
Right. So based on Gilly's guidance, based on everything else that's happening, I'm going to go ahead and say you shunt in at the top of the crypt. You're about there now.
Oh, perfect. So that was movement, action, minor. I don't have. I can't see him yet. I can see. Yeah, that's all I got then. Yeah, I'll just hold it there. I don't want to waste the slots.
So Justice, you see there's a except for you don't hear it, I don't think.
Nope. Sound doesn't pass through, I don't think.
But you do see that your friends two of them have teleported in.
Sure only sees me because Sevelius is still invisible.
You do see that two of your friends have teleported in, not actually using the game mechanic term of sight, but the notice and knowledge of where your allies are.
Fair, sorry.
And on initiative count 7, after that, the Zealot of Z is going to shunt in. I'll change his thing to a yellow. they are going to appear. Yeah, that does about right. I would say actually it'd be more like this. So with his teleport spell, you see this white-robed figure and this other figure in dark plate armor appear and in the bottom of the crypt. That's his action. With his movement, he is going to move over here. He has 40 feet of movement. I'm going to say he's going to move over here. With his bonus action, he's going to make an attack against you. You're not dodging?
I'm not.
You just have mirror image up, right?
Yep.
Okay. He misses. It's an 11, which even misses your mirror image.
Gotcha.
Your last one, right?
Yep.
So you see he swings his quarterstaff around, very quickly jumping over to you. There's this kind of barrier of force that follows the quarterstaff over your head as you duck. Both of you in the mirror image ducking in unison and facing each other. Okay. All right, top of the round, I think there. So as we see on initiative count 20 at the top of the round with Justice, we see everyone but Selena is now in media. Well, we're all in media res, but now we're here in the scene at this crypt. You see the body, the unconscious body of Arcano Sojourn's life force being drained into the corpse. Fiona Plythe, the Archduchess. There's a sphere of silence as you may call out to Justice. You realize he does not hear you. And you see as they fight, there is no sound originating from that position. And we're going to go to break.
Oh my god, this fight has not really
jeez.
necessarily gone at all how... I mean, not at all, but has not gone necessarily how I thought it would. This is awesome.
Oh. Okay, so thank you all for those of you who are here. Make sure you're following the channel. Subscribe if you can. We appreciate your support. We will be back in 15 minutes for the exciting, well... Folks, we are back. We are in the middle of quite the encounter where people have... Oh, I definitely have my sound on. I can hear myself. That's the worst. Okay. We are picking back up in the middle of a boss fight where they have all converged against Shademaster Vorsh, the colonel revealed to be Justice's father-like figure from the war. And we pick back up on initiative count 20 with Justice. Justice, what do you want to do?
I'm going to... So I can use an action or a bonus, but I can still move?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to try to move further away from that blood pool, if I can.
Yeah, and your speed is halved.
Correct, so 25 feet then. And this zealot dude in front of me, you know, I can make 2 attacks on him. So I'm going to make a shot.
Okay, and he is in the field of silence?
Yes.
So that's not great for him.
All right. My first attack, it would help if I was on the sheet with it, is a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Perfect. Sneak attack. Sneak.
Yep, because you have advantage.
Yes, sir. Oh, there went my d6. Okay. Rolling that guy again. Okay, that's better. So 10, 20, 24 points of psychic damage.
Excuse me. That does all the damage.
Wonderful.
And you can only make 1 weapon attack with that action, just so you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Only 1 weapon attack, action, or bonus action, not both. And it's a modified version of the spell slow.
Understood. All right, so 1 attack action and I moved, so that's my thing.
Yep. So you shift and you can feel and then at the end of your turn, the effect ends.
Okay.
On initiative count 20, losing 2, now you're 15 feet outside of it. Yeah. The blood pool swirls, finds no things. I'll say he wouldn't use anything else, I don't think. Okay, so Shademaster Vorsh's turn. Shademaster Vorsh is going to cast a spell before he makes his 2 attacks, I think, but let me double check. Yeah, he doesn't have to do it in that order. So you see him cast a spell on himself, and you see his eyes glow. as he casts True Seeing. It's a divination spell on himself. He casts that innately. And then he is going to come at you. Now ignoring the mirror image, the one that you have left.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna make 2 attacks with his blade. Just a straight roll, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, those are terrible rolls. Let me double check. Yeah, horrible rolls. 16 and an 11.
Miss and miss.
Yeah. You see, he very deftly evades your your mirror images there. God, I cannot roll above a 10. Okay. I don't think he has anything to give himself advantage or anything yet.
Thank the traveler.
Yeah. And I'm gonna say he's gonna move here. He jumps up on the crypt and strikes down at you, but you deftly evade. In the
Perfect.
silence. Gilly, it's your turn. Yep.
I'm gonna use the staff to cast mass healing word
Okay.
as a bonus action.
Yeah, please move. Who are you trying to affect?
I said mass healing word, so
And who are you trying
Justice,
to affect?
me, Justice, and Civilius.
All right, so just you're gonna have to move to see Justice.
Oh, that's right. Fuck. Okay. I'll just head, what, here? Can I see him from there?
Yep.
Okay, I'll go there, I'll cast the spell, and then I'll go over here.
Yep. 5, 10,
Because I can't do a whole lot. Actually, hang on. From here, I will cast that. Let me roll my die. Let me breathe. Hang on. Okay. We all get 8 points of healing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna try have I seen this? Okay, the Zealot. Have I seen him like anyone like him before? I know I've seen a Dread Knight before, but
You've never. I don't think you all have ever encountered at this. He is a wizard. He is a spellcaster, and he has martial-like movements. He is a School of Zarin disciple.
This is so cool.
martial-like movements.
Yep,
Okay.
and arcane spells.
Okay. I'm gonna try Vicious Mockery on him.
Okay. That's a 9. He fails.
I'm just gonna say,
Damn.
what am I gonna say? I say, what's the matter? Cat got your tongue? And then, not that he can hear me. Oh, that's right. I can't use Vicious Mockery because he can't
Yeah.
hear me. Hang on.
I was just double
Sorry.
checking.
Breathing. I can't use Vicious Mockery because he can't hear me.
Yep, and
He
you've
has to
already
hear me.
taken notice of the silent spell. So.
That's right. So instead, Gilly is going to use I used a 3rd level spell already.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try it the same spell just on Shademaster Vorsh because why not?
Okay. Oh, I'm dragging you.
Because
Yeah.
he can hear me.
He can, yeah. Well, no, like
Does
this
sound
is- yeah.
can sound not travel through
No, okay.
at all? Okay, so sound can't go through. So no Vicious Mockery. That makes sense.
You have a patch.
Shit. I
Your
sure
patch
do,
is
but
on
it's
your own.
5th level, and I cast a 3rd level spell
Oh,
already.
right. Yeah. What do you want to
So instead, I will cast. Oh, that's right. I can cast Armor of Agathis on myself at first level. I'll do that. Fuck it.
do?
Why
5
not?
temp, etc. Okay, that's your turn.
Why not? And then I move myself the rest of my movement over here.
On initiative
Sorry,
count
I'm
12.
done.
On initiative count 12, the Dread Knight is going to use their other 3rd level slot to cast Dispel Magic. You see him swing the thing, and the wall of silence falls and is dispelled. And they're going to move over. Oh, they cannot make it that far. That's more movement than they have. I'd say they'd move here. Yeah, that makes sense. And you feel this wave of dread wash over you. This is a frightened effect, so you're immune, so you're fine. But you still kind of feel a little bit. Selena, Sevilius, you're on deck.
I sure am. All right, so I got ground to cover and places to be. So I'm going to go ahead and wild shape right back into a dragon wormling.
Okay.
And use my fly speed of 60 feet to haul ass 120 feet around that corner into whatever I run into.
Your movement is 60, so you can go 60 your action to wild shape.
So I'm using my fuck
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Christ fucking mighty. I'm moving 60 of that 100 feet then.
Okay, you get over there.
I sure do.
I'll get your token on here in a second. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Before I wild shaped, I probably should have drank a potion of greater healing.
You could, yeah, that's fine. You could also have wild shaped with it. Like you take it out, wild shape into a little dragon. And
I certainly could have.
D&D, folks.
Thankfully, that is 3 4s and a 1. I will take that. 12, 13 plus 4 gives me 17 points of healing.
All right, that was your 60 feet. Yeah. You were like, where were you? You were like over here?
I had like 100 feet to go.
Okay. All right.
To get to the doorway.
You have about, well, actually you have 35 feet. Around a corner, 40, 45 feet-ish.
That's fine.
Okay, that's your turn, yeah?
That sure is.
Okay, Sevilius, you're on deck with the Zealot next.
Perfect. 3rd level fireball right at Fiona Plythe.
Oh. Okay.
Which should catch all of them except Shademaster Vorch and Void Justice.
Yeah. Yep, it does. So Zealot of Z and the Dread Knight may have to make dex saves.
Yep.
Zealot...
DC 18 now.
Yeah. Oh, nice. So your thing did just go up. Okay.
Yep.
He cannot see you cast that.
I'm also invisible still, I believe, too. And
he can see the flows of magic.
Oh, got it.
He's a little shit. He is. So, well, he dies. You see the fire. He only had 7 hit points, so minimum damage kills him.
Nice.
Fire erupt, and then the Dread Knight fails with a 14.
Oh, that's a lot of 1s and 2s, unfortunately. 10. 20 total. I rolled 4 2s, 2 1s, a 4 and a 6.
Brutal. Well, he takes all 20 of it.
What happens with Fiona and Arcano?
Arcano is gonna take some damage. Fiona's already dead.
Sure.
So you've charred the body, and you see Arcano kind of convulse. And the blood kind of explode. Not really quite sure what the ramifications are of that, but yeah, the fireball detonates on them.
Perfect. Then I will use my 40 feet of movement to get base to base with Justice. I think as far as I can go, I don't think I can get there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Now I'm too far.
Okay.
It's 1 square too far.
Perfect. Okay. All right, that's your turn.
That is my turn.
The initiative count 20. It is you, Justice. Shademaster Vorsh is next. You're muted.
Sorry about that. Shademaster Vorsh is right in front of me. Silent spell is now down. I can see him, so I'm going to
Okay.
make 2 attacks.
Okay. Yep. Your first attack is at advantage.
Correct. Ooh, that was a really good roll. 19 plus 9, 28.
You'll hit with your first attack. You get sneak attack because you had advantage on the roll.
Okay.
Shadow Dagger OP. And you made your concentration save when you took Blight, or no?
I don't know if I did.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Sure thing.
DC 10.
Sorry about that.
Yep, it is. It is the Dread Knight's Frightened. That's the allure.
I got a 15.
Then you're good. Okay, continue with your damage.
Thank you, sir. All right. So let's see. That is 6 plus 2 is 8 plus 6 is 14 plus 2 is 16 plus 4 is 20 points of damage.
Okay. You take 25 points of cold damage.
That's right. Sting strike.
Sure. Oh, he makes with an 18, 12 on the die.
That.
He has a pretty good chance of failing, but he has not rolled below a 9.
That's funny.
But he can't attack. He can't hit you, so it's kind of funny.
It's like 6 and 1 half a dozen the other. Second attack.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, that one went off the table. Okay, you're not gonna believe it. There is a natural 20 on this fucking table.
Cool.
That is so good.
I mean, you're rolling with advantage a lot, so you're going to roll a lot of natural 20s.
That's true.
And you're attacking a lot, so monks plus advantage.
That is true. All right, so that is just 6 plus 4, 10 points of psychic damage.
You're going to take 25 points of cold damage.
Oh, wow. Every time. I thought it went down.
Nope. It does not go down with the health. It's 25, 25, 25 till it's gone. That is how the spell works.
Okay.
Yep.
Well,
it is nasty for that exact reason.
Would I have seen that the way that works enough to know?
I don't know how many multiple hit scenarios you've ever seen, but you made your choice, so
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, that was a lot of damage. So I'm going to use my bonus action to quaff a greater healing potion. And you know what? Just because fuck that guy, stunning strike on that last hit. Knock off the key points.
18, 12 on the die again. I'm so sorry. I'm not really sorry. That's
No, it's fine. This is how it goes. All right,
Yeah.
so bonus action, quaff a healing potion, 44 plus 4.
Yeah. You can
Got
see he's bloodied. He's looking rough.
Oh, good.
The shadows blast against you, unleashing their cold and kind of death-like energy, reminding you of the cold of the void. And you can see your wounds are about as grave as his. He kind of looks at you. He's like, "You've made a grave error." Is that your turn?
Sure.
On initiative count 20, losing ties to creatures, Sylvelius, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Terrible. Hold on, where's my total for wisdom? Oh wow, I have a really good wisdom saving throw. Holy crap.
You're a wizard.
I am. It's been a while since
You're
I've read
you're a
wisdom.
wizard, Sylvelius.
21.
You're good. The DC,
14 plus
you're
7.
good. It's all or nothing. It's a lair action, and the DC isn't as high as his thing. So you're fine. You feel like your blood start to slow in your body, this kind of weight fall on you. But you're good. Shademaster Vorsh's turn. Shademaster Vorsh has True Sight up. He is running out of things to do, but he's got a little bit left in him. He is going to use... God, this is great. This is wild. He's got True Sight up. One thing I forgot to mention, so Justice, and this saved your ass. You and Sylvelius both have disadvantage on saving throws while within 10 feet of Shademaster Vorsh. As you get next to him, you feel this weight of darkness, this weight of shadow, this weight of malevolence kind of come over your shoulders. You could feel yourself slow down as this kind of dark aura, this burden of darkness he emits.
Not a good guy.
Did you want me to re-roll that wisdom or roll another dice? Since that just happened.
Let me double check it's not against it, because technically their actions. Yeah, yes. You're a beast. It's again, yeah, yes.
I probably failed that because I rolled a 4. So 4
No.
plus 7, so 12.
A 12 does fail. So your movement speed is halved. You can either take an action or bonus action, not both, and you can only take one melee weapon attack a part of anything you do. One weapon attack. If you could still cast a spell, but if you attack, you don't get your extra attack feature. That makes sense? Okay, so yeah, the weight, I've been forgetting about that, and that's a pretty big thing to forget, but here we are. Okay. That is all of those. They are going to use their action to make 2 attacks with their blade against you. Justice. Can't roll for shit. 17 to hit.
Miss.
I cannot roll. 13 to hit.
Oh my god, miss.
I can't roll above a 10 on his attacks. Like, what is this?
I'm just going to be parrying. At one point, I leap over his blade and land.
And then he's going to begin to invoke a spell.
Provoke an attack of opportunity. I'll hit him.
Counter spell too.
1 second. Okay, you're going to counter
Do I have reaction with slowed or whatever this condition is?
You do. It's
Okay.
a modified version of slow.
Got it.
Action, bonus action, both. Let me double check. That's a good point. You do. Yep, you do. So what I'll say here for the purposes of this, Civilius, go ahead and roll your counterspell.
Because it's an intelligence or...
I'm sorry. No. Oh, sorry. I fucked this up. Yeah, go ahead and roll it. Yep.
And I get advantage because it's an int roll?
Yep.
Oh, that's really low. 7.
Damn.
Yeah. Not great.
Justice, you do get your reaction attack. But he's gonna be moving away before he casts his spell because I forgot his freaking thing.
All right, I have to show you this.
I don't know what that is.
It's a natural 20.
Alrighty.
On the green dice.
Okay. You on the green, so you're good. You didn't actually have advantage. Sorry, he is invisible right now.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Funny. Well, good old Greenie doing it for me.
Yeah,
I would have been able to counterspell anyways.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to figure that out. So he, with his reaction, he went invisible on Justice's turn.
15 plus 7.
So you can keep your spell,
yep.
Civilius.
22 doubled, 44 plus 4, 46 points of damage.
I'm sorry, what was it?
46 points of damage.
He's still up.
And I'm gonna and you know what? Fuck it. Stunning strike.
Natural 20.
Oh, okay. He's gonna make one.
So he is actually over here. And then the spell goes off. I need you to make a he's still within 10 feet. I need to make a constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Okay.
So many mechanics. 1, 2, 3, 4. Disadvantage.
I know. I want to show you. It's a 17 and a 20. So
what's the total? 21?
22. 22.
21? 22.
21. Yeah, 22. Yeah, 7 plus 5 is 22.
16, 19, 25, 29.
Oh, thank God. What is this dice?
29, 16 is 43, 53. Holy shit. You take 58 points of necrotic damage, half to 29.
Oh.
I rolled so many 8s. So many 8s. So you take 29 points of necrotic damage.
Damn.
And they are still invisible. And they're gonna move over here. Move here. You see them hide behind the statue. Up next on initiative count 16, Skilly.
I love this game.
Me too.
Second verse, same as first, a little bit louder and a whole lot worse. I'm just gonna move out. I'm gonna one more from the staff. Mass healing word, and then
Were you were one up? Were you one up last? Yeah, there you go.
So I was here. I'm moving out.
You here? Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Either there or there. Yep.
I'll move out. I'll
Yep.
cast it. So that's a 3rd level spell.
Okay.
Actually, wait, hang on. How bad is Justice versus how bad does Shademaster Vorsh look?
They both look very injured. Justice looks better. But you cannot see Shademaster Vorsh.
That's a good point. Thank you. Yes, that's right. And the Dread Knight is there, right?
Yep.
I don't like it. All right. Yeah, I'll just do that. And I will... You know what? Do I have an idea where Shademaster Vorsh is?
You know he's over by the statue.
I'm going to use... I have 1 free Sinalock Snowball, and I'm going to hit the Dread Knight with it, and
Okay.
everything in a 5-foot radius of him gets
Okay.
it too.
Okay.
There, done. That's my fucking turn. So dex saves. They're probably gonna make it, but whatever.
The Dread Knight does not make it with a 9.
Good. Hey,
Shademaster Vorsh makes it with a 29.
that makes sense.
So he takes 0.
Okay, and I'm guessing that is Arcana already dead? Does he take damage from this?
He will now take another death save.
Oh boy, whoops. Okay.
I think that's what we're going for, right?
14 points of cold damage.
Okay, takes it.
Oh man.
That's my turn, and then so have to. No, never mind. He probably evades or some
He
shit.
did.
I don't
He
know.
takes 0 damage.
Okay. And then I pop back away, and that's my whole turn. But I didn't roll for my healing because. Okay, 9 points of healing to us.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep. And then I'm popping back over here.
Okay.
That's as far as I can get.
Okay.
That's me.
Okay.
No, that was 9 points of healing, not damage.
They're gonna move up to you,
Idiot.
Justice.
There we go.
This is so interesting. I don't know if this is gonna work. They are you see them invoke a spell with their bonus action. Definitely not a spell anyone has seen before, I don't think.
Yep.
And they're gonna take 2 attacks at you with their action.
I cannot react.
Can I use Sentinel as my reaction to hit him?
You have Sentinel? Yeah, you can.
Then I will use my Sentinel attack.
Okay.
19 on the dice. So plus 8.
That definitely hits. Wait, where'd my sheet go for this guy?
Or 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Plus 8 points of piercing, 5 points of force.
Okay. You strike into him. He does actually need to make a concentration save. He makes it. 9 on the die. So he's gonna go and strike at you, Justice, with 2 weapon attacks and see how this goes. 21 to hit.
Just hits.
Do you have 1 mirror image up?
I do.
So go ahead and roll for it. It's
Oh my God.
11 or higher, I think.
Yes. No, yes, 11 or higher because 2 of them are destroyed.
Yep.
19 on the dice.
Okay, so it goes away. His second attack, also a 19 on the die. So, and one of your things goes away. And with the second strike, he comes and finds you. Whack! So the total to hit for you, just so for posterity's sake, is 26.
Okay.
Okay. You are going to take 9 points of slashing damage. And 26 points of force damage.
Ouch.
Yeah. If this attack reduces you to 50 hit points or fewer, you are banished.
I'm banished.
Yep. Bam! He smacks into, and a blast of force energy shocks Justice, and you just see this out. Justice is gone. He is banished. Justice, while banished, you are incapacitated. You are in... Well, we'll find out. That is the Dread Knight's turn. Selena in dragon form.
I'm gonna haul ass 120 feet in the air, hovering between 5 and 10 feet in the air, depending on how big or how tall this underground area is.
Okay. With 120 feet, you'd get to the entrance of the crypt on the other map. So that's your action.
So that was my action and movement. So
That's your action. That's your move, right? 120 feet.
yeah, and that just gets me to the entrance.
Yep, that gets you to the down into the crypt on the other map. So there's the entrance to the crypt. There's going through the crypt, and then there's where they are.
Christ, as far as I can go. That's all I want to do.
That is where you are.
Ah, fuck me.
Do you have
I can't
a problem?
Fuck all. Okay, yep, that's my turn.
Okay, 120 feet. You'd be a little in, but yeah, that's about where you'd go. Alrighty. With pull up the initiative tracker. Now you are all on this map.
It's real bad over here. Hi.
You were waving at her when she arrived. That's funny.
Where are the... Go on this layer. 1 second while I set something up. Okay. That's terrible. Oh, that was wrong. Roll 20, folks. Roll 20.
Hashtag
We're
sponsor.
sponsored by Roll20 Spotlight.
That's all that. Okay, that's your turn. We don't need... I'll leave that on there just in case. Sevilius, an initiative count to 10, and then Justice, you're on deck.
Okay.
All right, and I saw Justice bamfed away, so I get a move and either a minor or an action, right? And my move is like reduced.
Your movement speed is halved. Your action, you can either cast you as normal, but if you go to make an attack, it's just one weapon attack, or you can do a bonus action.
Got it. All right, so I'm going to move over, and then I'm going to Thunderstep.
Okay.
Which should hit the Dread Knight and Arcano.
What spell were you casting? Thunderstep?
Thunderstep.
Okay, Justice isn't actually there. I'll send him to the GM.
Murdering. That'll kill him, right?
I hope so.
Wow.
Okay.
Con save DC 18.
Okay. Con save. 19. 15
Okay,
plus
he
4.
makes it. Oh, where's my D10s?
I guess the nice thing about being banished is you can't get hit while you're
Yep.
in the demi-plane.
I was gonna take you with me, but you went away. Wow, that's really high. Oh wait, that's a 6. 6, 9, 9, 18. 24 points of thunder damage.
Nice.
So he'd take half to 12. He needs to make a concentration check. He does make it 22. Hardy guy, +4.
All right, and then I'm going to flip back to there.
Okay.
And I don't get my extra teleport attack, I'm guessing, because of the slow. As part of the
you do.
sword?
You do.
Okay.
You do. That's an extra. That's a one weapon attack. Yeah, that's within the rule of the thing.
Okay. So that is a 24 to hit.
24 would hit,
Nice.
I should say.
Okay. He will take 5, 7, 4, 11 points of piercing force.
You're good on damage types. Striking him and then teleporting away. Blast of thunderous energy. Arcano, you see his body parts just kind of, not body parts, but he just kind of gets shoved off
Oh no.
and lands in the pool of blood. Fiona Blythe's body wasn't within range, just sitting there. The wires are kind of hanging down. You see this kind of awful sound. Okay. Initiative count. Alrighty. On initiative count 20. On initiative count 20. Justice, you're incapacitated.
Mhm.
And you will remain there till the spell ends.
Cool.
Okay. On 20, losing initiative, there's no enemies within the thing, so they won't use the blood pool. Shademaster Vorsh's turn on initiative count 17. Let's see here. Oh man, sure is a lot. He's out of those. He's got those, but he's only got those.
There we go.
He is no longer invisible because that actually goes away at the start of his turn. What does this spell do? Oh yeah, that doesn't work. You see he's looking around. You see he's very injured. He's gravely wounded. Running out of resources. Okay, he does. Okay.
And a fucking dragon just arrived.
Wouldn't be the first time, right?
We're not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with us.
He meant Selena, I think.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The dragon just arrived, and he's like,
Yes, I know. And
Oh,
that's
okay,
why I
sorry.
replied the way I did.
Sorry. I misunderstood your reply. Never mind.
20 feet. Oh, man. Decisions. Okay, well, so he is going to... And the next up is Gilly. So he is going to move over here. Yeah, he's going to try to stay... He's going to move up, and he's going to... Yeah, because you would have cover from over there. He's going to move over here, and he's going to take... Are you still invisible, Civilius?
Because I attacked, would it go away?
It's
No,
greater,
it's greater invisibility, and I have
sure.
maintained concentration. So you're good.
Whoa. Could you mute yourself while I talk to my player here?
Okay.
Okay. I'm trying to do things. I don't need interruptions.
Then in theory, I am still invisible if concentration was maintained by Gilly.
Okay.
Because I'm not
Yes,
concentrated
it
on it.
has been.
Then I'm invisible still.
All right. Then he cannot even cast that at you. So he's going to move over here. He looks around. He's trying to find anything. You're going to have half cover, Gilly, assuming you're not invisible. So he's going to cast Eldritch Blast at you. Alrighty. +8. That's 17 to hit you, Gilly.
Shield.
Because you have, and remember you have +2 from.
Oh wait, +2, so it just hits shield.
Okay.
Fuck it.
Bounces off.
From the ring.
Nice. 19 to hit, which misses. And then the third blast, 24 to hit. That's exact,
2
right?
+ 5 is, yeah, it'll hit.
Okay. Just one hit with the D10 plus caw. You take 8 points of magical force damage.
This asshole.
Yeah, Eldritch Blast requires sight. All right, on initiative count 16, it is your turn.
1 second. Was he still invisible?
Nope, he's not. It dropped at the start of his turn.
Patch.
Okay. 7d4 plus 7 with a 5th level magic missile from the Robe of Stars.
You're not taking justice from me.
Yeah, how bad does the Dread Knight look?
He's fine.
Okay, then I guess it's on Shademaster Vorsh.
Shademaster Vorsh is on his last leg.
Yeah, and I'll just say, I'll rip off the patch, and with it, I'll say, when you side against the best interest and well-being of the people that you're supposed to be protecting, and this is the least of a comeuppance you should be concerned about. And it's a lot of 1s and 4s. Okay, fun. 10. 18 points of force damage. Oh wait, +7.
Yeah.
25 points of force damage.
He had 2 hit points left.
Oh!
Talk about some overkill.
I guess you already described how you wanted to do that. Is there anything else you wanted to add to how you want to do this?
I'll say, I'll just tell him.
I'll X him out since he's a major NPC.
Not taking justice from me.
You're not taking justice. No, I will say, you failed yourself, your people, and this country. And justice would say that this is justice.
So as you say that, he looks at you as the missiles destroy his body. And he says, I truly have. And he falls. And he is dead. That's your action? Did you have anything else you wanted to do?
Vomit.
Okay.
It's been a long time.
So I think you're out. Are you out of first and second, or just about?
I've got like, what do I have left here? Oh, that's right. I didn't mark that last time. My bonus action. I don't know how bad Justice is because he's gone. I guess I'm just gonna not take a bonus. Well, I'll heal Sibelius. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen next, so.
Right.
Oh,
exactly.
10 points of healing. And then I'm gonna move further out of sight of that motherfucker.
Okay. It's the Dread Knight's turn. Dread Knight looks around, looks down the body of his dead master. There'd be no point. You can see for a moment he contemplates something. He looks up. He's gonna move over here. Move here. That's his movement. He's gonna use his bonus action, his action to dash, and he's gonna provoke an attack or opportunity from you, Sevilius.
I will take it. With
Okay.
Booming Blade as well. 15.
In total to hit?
Yeah, I rolled low.
You miss. Okay, that's funny because you would have reduced his movement to 0. So you miss with an 8 because he's got plate armor. His AC
And
is
I don't
18.
have advantage or anything on this.
Well,
so-
you're invisible. You have.
Oh,
advantage.
that's true. I do have advantage. Okay.
Thank the gods.
Okay, 15 on the other dice, so
And
25.
you hit. His AC is 18.
So he stops because it's that.
Yes. Yes, he gets exactly there.
And then 16.
Oh, how did they get reversed? That's weird.
22
This doesn't make any sense.
points of thunder piercing force. And he is wreathed in booming energy.
Okay. Dread Knight. That's his turn. He's like,
You'll never catch me, Kappas.
you'll never catch me, Prism.
Does he have to make a
Selena.
concentration check?
Oh, he does. Good call. Thanks.
Or just as
It's a 6. There's a pop just as you return to your plane because you're a native, so you were just in a harmless demiplane.
Please state the nature of the emergency. Sorry,
Okay, that's the Dread Knight's full turn. Selena, is your turn. They're at the entrance.
I'm gonna go ahead and flip myself right behind him
Okay.
and go ahead and poison breath him.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty. Con save?
Con save, please.
He does make with a 21.
Okay, and then he takes half as much damage on a failed save, so it's
Yeah.
66. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do a what's the word I'm looking
Poison spray
for?
bonus?
Poison spray on top of it, another con save.
That will fail.
12, 18, 19, 20 on that first one.
Half to 10, yeah.
Half to 10.
Thank you.
And then 3d12. I will take that. Those are all good numbers. So that is 28 points on that poison spray.
Woo! And he failed because he only got a 9 plus 4, so 13. Obviously, it fails.
Out of 19, yeah.
20. Did you say 23? Did I hear that right?
No, 28.
Thank you.
11 plus 9 plus 8.
So you round on him and just let loose this massive kind of gust, a torrent of poison, kind of filling that little corner of the room because one of them's a 15-foot cone. That's your action. That's your bonus action, and then you're gonna. That's where
I'm
you want
going
to
to
be.
move back to this side of him
Okay.
and block his ability to leave.
Okay.
Because I'll land on the floor in front of him. And that is my turn.
Okay. Oh my god, the music. I thought I had all these at half, but I guess not. Sevilius, initiative count 10.
Oh, I gotta find my mute button. Sorry.
That's okay.
Oh my god. I will take 2 booming blade attacks on him then, because I think that's pretty much all I have left.
Okay.
Because I don't want to throw a fireball at this range. Might be slight overkill.
That's how you get a level 13 party to use all the resources. Ancient Dragon,
Yeah. 19.
etc.
I've still got a couple spells left.
Oh, good. I'll add some more things.
I've got a 4th, a 3rd, and 3 seconds. 19 on the dice to hit. So
19
29,
hits.
yeah.
Well, 19 plus hits, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my hip, y'all.
Where's my other D8 go? Oh, I used it for a marker. Sorry. 17 points of thunder piercing force, and he is wreathed in booming energy.
You're good on all the damage types.
And then as my bonus action, I'm gonna do it again with my bracers.
Roll with advantage.
Yep. 24. 14 on the dice.
Excuse me. Yeah, that does hit.
And then that is 7, 14, 15, 16, plus 4. 20 points of piercing thunder force.
He's still up.
They call him
Run
Mr.
away! Whispered in his ear.
On initiative count 7, through the crypt door, Glitch comes coming in. Who's the bad guy? Who's the bad guy? And he's like got his hand out. Does anyone say anything?
That Dread Knight!
Oh,
He's trying to banish me!
Point at him.
Pull 1 foot up and point with my nose.
And you see him. So even with minimum damage, even with a save. Well, no, that's not true actually. He could do 4 damage. So
Make him roll for it. Make him roll.
you just see him let go of a blight spell. He fails. Okay, so he's dead. He has 8 hit points left. And the life force drains from the Dread Knight. And kills him. On initiative count 3, right after him, Mafanwe, she'd be 5 feet behind.
God.
I'm actually very glad that you summoned them. It makes things much easier to explain.
We're here. Mafanwe's got her battle staff out and it's like charged into lightning. She's like, where are the enemies? I promise I rolled for all this.
I believe it. It's fine.
They're best. It's pretty hard to find.
Well, I mean that, and also like it was only a handful of turns.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like less than a minute went by between me casting that message to them showing up and having to find out where we were.
Exactly.
So this is actually very impressive that they made it here.
Well, they're on a war council together, so they bamfed and then started running.
But I mean, they found us, so that's impressive. I'm impressed. I didn't expect reinforcements.
Well,
remember,
if they were here within 6 or 12 seconds, I was still outside.
That's
They
true.
could see me
That's
and
true.
just follow.
That's true. And remember,
That's
Glitch
true.
has detect life. He has a salient where he can feel.
Oh,
life.
yeah.
Oh, right. That's a
Yeah.
whole thing.
Yeah. Okay. With that, the silence falls, and she. Are they all gone? As you all start to like lower your weapons.
I just Gilly vomits, prestidigitations it, and then runs over and hugs her mom and her man.
Like a little group hug there, or individual, whatever.
Like, ugh. I don't know. I think maybe it's done. Were the docs okay?
I'm gonna. Sorry.
No, so it says yeah, they were fine. Everyone was gone by the time we got there.
We tried. We went. Justice was stuck here. We went there first, and we teleported everyone we could out. But everything happened so fast. I was just worried we were missing someone or something. I'm so tired. We just killed a green dragon before this, and I'm so tired. Gilly's just really gonna lean on Glitch.
Okay. They offer you a comforting hug. He does. I'll be right back. I really gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay. Gilly's gonna reach out and just put a healing word on Justice.
And Justice doesn't really seem to take notice. He is standing motionless over the dead form of Shademaster Vorsh, looking down at him, waiting for the DM to return to have the cool scene, the dramatic scene.
You get 8 points.
It got pretty hairy there for a little bit.
I'm
down to
now officially out of spell slots.
I'm at 25. The variant rules, I could spend key points to heal if I had any left, but I don't because I used them all.
Unfortunately, and this is going to be terrible, but we're going to have to walk back unless Bafana can teleport us.
She just teleported in, buddy.
Out.
I'm just
Okay.
looking down at the body of Shademaster Vorsh. Studying him. He's truly dead.
He is. He is. He is truly, truly dead. Yeah. Like this one. He is definitely dead. And that's, I don't know what else to say.
No, that's fair.
Your former father figure killed by the bard who tells you not to kill people.
Yep. I'm going to look down and I'm going to say, when you've been kept in the darkness long enough, you begin to truly see the light, Father. You're going to learn, well, not you're going to learn, this world no longer belongs to you. It belongs to us. And those that you have wronged. And I'm going to pick up his saber or any accoutrement that I felt would be, what would you call it? Endemic of him.
You hear a voice from the center slab. I don't think it belongs to either of us. And you see, in a zombie-like fashion, the Archduchess, Fiona Plyce, kind of stand up. Not anymore. She kind of looks at you.
I look to the group.
Her skin, and you hear Mafanweo say, "Mother of light." What is that, Fiona?
Indeed.
She kind of holds her throat together. Mafanwe.
I love it.
Is this something we want?
I mean,
What do you mean by this?
Fiona.
I'll kind of look around to the group because is this something we want?
How is this happening? I will say in as almost a stunned response to Selena's question.
Gilly just stares at Glitch like, what? What?
What did you do?
What is she?
Kind of looks over. He's like, she's some kind of unlife, but she's not quite. Well, she's some kind of half-life. I don't know. I've scarcely seen something like this before.
Is she at least 30 feet from us?
She could be. I mean, she's not making any aggressive action. She reminds you of a zombie more than anything. She says, "Oh, were you gonna do that?"
If she's gonna keep talking, I will let her keep talking. As long as I don't think she's going anywhere,
we'll let her
I
keep
will let her talk.
Fiona Plythe is not any kind of. I mean, she does have the essence of an archmage inside of her, but she's not any kind of archmage. She was always a politician. So you stopped it. I can feel my energies fading. I certainly don't have much time left. The Vorgesh rules in the capital.
Indeed.
To think, if y'all had just went along, we could have had the arresting light and no pit fiend. But, doing good. That must have been nice for you. You see, she's kind of shuffling as if almost she's like ridden with bed sores on this stone tablet, like she's in some kind of pain. She give you the dead stare.
Literally.
Zoom
It was.
chat.
Yep. It was foolish to think that your plan would have succeeded. You might say it was for altruistic endeavors, but we know differently.
I've always seen altruism as a form of self-hatred, so no, I wouldn't say it was altruistic. No, it was ambitious, but I pulled off bigger game. My number had to come up eventually. I never much cared because Ravos was supposed to take care of me. He was supposed to bring me back. But it seems I never counted on being betrayed by the Avatar of Death. In hindsight, that was hubris. She's
thing.
Ironically, you're the only thing I have left, and she looks over to all of you. You're my one chance to get back at them. Bring it all down.
We'll be trying to stop them, but not for you. Because it's the best thing for the people who looked to you for guidance, for support, for protection, for safety. For them to be able to carry out their lives.
A grievous error on their part to look to someone as clearly craven, vicious, and terrible as me for safety and protection. I think you should
put yourself in a situation for them to look to you.
You never gave them a choice.
If that wasn't something that you should have been signing up for, then you shouldn't have signed up for it. You took the responsibility. You let them put their faith and their trust in you. You did that. Don't put it on them. Don't say that it was their mistake. Your mistake. You had the position of power. You had the responsibility to them. And you failed as us. Doesn't even come close.
True believers. It's romantic.
I believe you said something about revenge, bringing them all down.
Yeah. Let me get this one out before I fade into nothing. I do believe I hear the void calling my name.
It's better than you deserve.
She looks over to you. Vorsh, Ravos. They could be killed. Of course they could be killed. I imagine you know how to kill Vorsh already, yes?
Indeed.
Say it.
With the Sword of Sorrows.
Good. But what they don't tell you in the history books is that it's not just the Sword of Sorrows that can kill him. Other artifacts powerful enough to change the world. Proper artifacts, not just legendary items, but proper artifacts with lineage, semi-sentience, great power, the kinds that can traverse dimensions. And she looks over to the Blade of the Vizier, kind like your wizard friend there has. It can also kill Vorsh. Doing so, however, will only merely send him back to hell, where he will reincarnate. So that is a challenge.
Yeah, we knew that already.
Yeah.
The bucket of truth.
You're looking, the thing that you need only lies beyond the arresting light in the astral sea, somewhere in the archives of the high heavens, lost to time forever. If you don't want to have to kill a Voragesh twice, you need to get the Censer of Heavens. Dashing any fiendish or extraplanar creature with the Censer breaks their connection to Modru and Dice Angelum.
When you say censer, you mean like you put incense in, right?
More holy water. You know those things on the...
Yeah, sorry, that was Alexis just checking
Yeah,
that I
yeah.
understood the... Yeah.
Yeah. But that's the right word, right? It's the
Yes.
holy water
Yes,
thing?
correct,
Yeah.
correct. You know, I'm just making sure you mean that, not like some sort of like
Yeah.
scrying sensor.
It's a bar that
Sure
appears
thing.
over your mouth.
Yeah. It's actually someone taking the census.
Mm.
And you said it's the
Censer
of heavens.
Yeah. Of the
I love
heavens
it.
or of heavens.
I love this.
Of heaven, sorry. Or of the heavens. Ravas is difficult, more difficult. No one else knows how to destroy him but me. Oh, I better get this out soon. She kind of smiles.
I almost donned her ass like 6 minutes ago.
yeah, fair, totally fair. She says Ravos is trickier. You need, in order to defeat him, you need the kind of power harness, not since the arresting light was constructed. Kind of energy is only potent enough to be formed by the late sorcerer kings, but you need it in its purest form. You need to find a tomb, an abandoned place far from here. There's a sphinx near a river, somewhere in Midrim. His name is Gallifrenaex. He guards the entrance to an ancient sorcerer king's tomb. Unearth the sorcerer king. Destroy it if you can. Grind their bones into dust. Use it for your magics. Aren't you glad to be heroes of the realm?
You'll find history will remember us far more kindly.
I think you'd be surprised how history remembers either of us.
It doesn't matter what history remembers. It matters what we do and how it affects the people around us. That's what matters. I don't care what it says in some history book about me. I know what I do.
God, Miss O'Shea. Excuse me, Lady O'Shea. I'll leave you with the greatest gift I ever gave anyone.
Your death?
How I got Ravas to my side. I'll tell you exactly what I told him all those years ago. I told him to quit being an idiot. I told him that he could have everything he ever wanted. That we could build a society of endless death and destruction and be celebrated as heroes for it if he only let me. You're saving a republic that was built on death and ash.
makes you think I'm saving what you made?
It's in the roots of this system. The only thing you're doing is giving it a new coat of paint.
You're not going to be around to see what happens to it. And I don't have to justify anything I'm doing to you. I honestly... Gilly takes a slow look up and down at Fiona. I couldn't care less what you think of what I'm doing.
It's not about what you're doing. It's about what I did. Every brick of this every brick of every single building, every facet, every rule, every law of this institution serves one purpose: death and suffering. That's why there's so much war. That's why there's so much disease.
We will tear it down brick by brick if need be.
Go. Do my bidding. Get rid of the only people who ever bested me. And you see her just kind of slump into parts, into the blood.
Prestidigitation.
The Archduchess Fiona Plythe is no more.
I prestidigitation her away.
I call this an absolute. I'll look at Justice. Will look around. I call this an absolute win.
I have finished her clock, and now it is gone.
Ew. Gosh. That was
You see Mafanwe like look over to Gilly. Okay, well.
It's been a long day, Mom. Been a long day, Mom. Can we get some cocoa?
Yeah, I think we should clean up this mess and see where we are.
I gesture down to the corpses of the. How did I forget his name?
The Dreadguard or
Oh no.
Master Vorsh?
Arcano.
Arcana Sojourn.
Thank you, Orcano Sojourn. I'll look down to him and Fiona Plythe. Is there anything that we must do with those?
Who'd you ask? Sorry.
The group, or
Just
you know.
checking.
We should make sure they're eliminated as much as possible so nobody can bring them back.
A similar spell that we used for Sindrissel, or something different.
I don't think we need to fully seal them like we did, but I think as long as we put them somewhere that they couldn't get them back without a major resurrection spell.
That is what I'm looking to avoid.
Yeah.
Look down at the form of my father. Just shake my head and take anything that I think is of value of his and leave his corpse.
The codex here we came for in the first place.
I hold up, and it may be trapped.
There
Is it
are
trapped?
quite a few traps. Yeah.
It's not trapped.
Okay, you've been a big point of it being trapped before.
Yeah, it's not really trapped.
Justice?
Yes, Gilly?
I kind of, just was doing the whole pop around the corner and do things that I didn't really realize that not Colonel was quite so bad. Did you need him alive?
He was beyond saving, Gilly.
Okay.
He was fully immersed and complicit in what he had done. Unrepentant.
Did you need to talk to him anymore?
I'll look down at his corpse. We had a moment to speak. He said all that mattered. And then again, and the actions are louder than words. Perhaps he'll realize that I grew beyond his teachings. I think that he recognized that in the end. And I have heard the humans and others say that the wish of any parent is to see their child outgrow them. That's a joke.
You see him as your parent.
He was the closest thing to a father figure that I ever had. He directly raised me and many of my kin.
I don't think Justice had ever really talked about Shademaster Vorsh. Just checking.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, not in any depth.
He, I'm sure, was happy to cultivate that impression, but I think that he only saw us as tools.
Are you okay? Do you want a hug?
I'll look down at my pretty ravaged small form and my bedraggled friends. I'll say, that would be desirable.
And I'll use the very last spell slot in the Staff of Lesser Healing to cast Cure Wounds.
I guess Glitch, once he sees, he's like, oh yeah, by the way.
We set up
Oh,
the
he's
healing
himself.
spirit and just start doing the conga line through it.
You get 13 points of healing from Gilly as she gives you a hug.
If Liz brought Healing Spirit, you could conga line, I guess. But...
if she has the spell slot left too.
I've got one spell slot left for regenerate, just in case anything really terrible happens.
Wow.
5. You all heal 10 hit points from Glitch's mass healing word. It's
Oh, hey,
level.
cool.
I stayed in dragon form because I don't trust anything, so
I don't
I
trust
don't get
anything.
it.
I don't trust anything.
That's the tea.
Lot to unpack there, Selena.
I will say, I was hoping that I could change his mind, that I could appeal to his humanity. It would seem that he had none.
I don't know.
Whatever the term for humanity would be. Sorry. He's not human. He's an elf, but you know what I'm saying.
Elf-manity.
Elf-manity.
I can't really... I don't know. I have trouble accepting that some people are beyond it. Beyond redemption. I mean... there's just too much. And these people are just, some of them are so far and so resistant to it. We don't have enough energy to expend what we need on everybody. And it fucking kills me, but we just don't, I don't have enough.
That's why we do what we can. And do the best we can.
And keeping those people in the docks alive is more important.
You made the right decision.
Because they're not out there trying to actively end other people's lives just so they can have their own foot ahead of everyone else. And maybe with the right amount of time and resources, we could have done something with Fiona or Shademaster Vorsh. But I just have to come to terms with the fact that we don't have the time and energy to do everything. We have to choose.
And by choosing the right path, we can inspire others. There are hundreds of thousands of people out there from all species, walks of life, who are not like these people. They are the few. And the needs of the many truly outweigh the needs of the few. He was just too far gone to see it.
I just. It's just hard. You know, we saw what happened with Morgan. And look at how far she's come with us. I just feel like we failed. But I don't really see how we could have not. I don't know what else I could have done. What we could have done.
Sylvius, were you gonna say something? Yeah. Glitch will say, Morgan, at least in her mortal life, was someone who always tried to do the right thing. When she got the information of suffering in the times of Sorcerer Kings, she chose to try to do the right thing. Even though she got reincarnated as a archfey of winter and vengeance, and in her last moments she gave into that because she was betrayed by those she tried to save. When she saw the world was suffering, before the rest of that all happened, she at least made the choice to try to do the right thing. When Shademaster Vorsh saw the world was suffering, well, Mfanwe says, he just saw a ladder to climb.
Well, we can't choose for them, so I guess it is what it is.
Mfanwe will say, I didn't know that to the extent in which you knew Shademaster Vorsh. I think you might have mentioned it when you were first in our home, Justice, but I had no idea. I might have warned you against it had I known. He was an evil man.
When he first trained me, I was barely more than well, I suppose the analogy would be an infant, a blank slate. It was only once I was out in the world and, according to his terms, saw the whims and fancy, that I saw that the things truly were. They tried to put my mind in a cage. But they cannot stamp out free will.
Our parents always look better when we're younger. And she kind of looks over to Gilly. We get less impressive as our children get older.
He truly was a disappointment.
Aye.
Just kind of glanced down at the 7-year codex. Well, I have one.
Is
Oh.
that it? Is that why we're here? Is that it?
I sure hope so. I'll kind of hold it out for Gilly to see. Gladiosa thought it was something of importance.
That's good. Can we get out of this crypt?
Let's go.
Tuck it in the bag of holding.
Glitch will use his bonus action, give you all 8 temporary hit points, and use your reaction to move forward.
Gilly bucks off out of there real fast.
You all leave. Leaving behind the wreckage, well, not the wreckage, but the ruins have what it might be underneath. What was below this otherwise beautiful manor. One thing you do hear as you kind of come out, you hear, hello? Are people there?
Where's that coming from?
It's gonna be the real fucking Colonel. I know it.
Do we recognize
This
the
is
voice
where I
at all?
move to the front of the group and just kind of growl in that general direction.
Oh God.
Who is this?
She kind of shakes, her hands shaking. You can see
Oh,
it's a
her.
woman with very, very tanned skin, elf-ish maybe. You're not quite sure. With a kind of a constant gentle wind blowing in her hair. Her hair is pulled back in a beautiful braid, and these streaks of gray are throughout of it. Kind of a woman of a mature years, but has a pretty formidable physical presence. I'm the lady in white. I heard
Oh,
you.
hi.
I heard you were looking for me.
Yeah.
Renard said you were looking for me.
We are.
Yeah, I'm Gilly.
And I'll take a step back and let people move
We
forward.
should talk somewhere a little bit more. hidden.
Jesus, you all look terrible, if you don't mind me saying.
It's been a day. To say the
You've met us
least.
at a very strange time in our lives.
I was being held prisoner here. I'm sorry I couldn't help. The wards fell a few moments ago. Not sure why.
Is anyone being held with you?
Not anymore. They were taken below.
Okay. Well, you're welcome to join us. Any comforts?
She holds out a hand. She's like, "May I? I am something of a healer."
Please.
And she'll cast mass cure wounds.
Good. Some of y'all are real rough.
25, everyone.
Ooh.
That's nice.
Wow.
Well,
Nice.
And I'm full.
I'm full. I'm full. No more dessert. No more dessert.
I guess I'll follow you.
Please. We will keep you safe.
Okay.
I have plenty of room at my manor. We can sit and talk. Check on the rest of the folks. That's what I sent.
And you all exit the manor and start walking, disheveled, even with your hit points restored, just disheveled, expended, exhausted, depleted, and learning so very much in a short amount of time.
Fuck yeah.
And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Oh my god.
This session.
I'm gonna sleep all day tomorrow.
That was a light-hearted kind of comedy romp.
Yeah.
God.
Rivaled one of our one shots, you know?
Yeah, a
Full
little
fun.
silly.
And then,
Real light-
and then the
real
lady
light
in
on-
white came back.
That's right. Real light.
And all the Fae came back.
I actually had this whole like thing where like either the Colonel's mansion got infiltrated by Justice or the Duke got infiltrated. Just never happened.
You know, a little bit less on the infiltration lately. A little bit more on the direct combat.
Hey, it's all multiple paths of resolution.
So were they draining the life out of Arcano into Fiona, or
Yes.
okay,
But
that's what was happening.
It was interrupted
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
by a fireball and a thunderstep and a snowball.
Right.
So Fiona only had a facsimile of life left.
I was this close at the beginning of the fight to summoning a greater demon, the Shadow Demon, and having it attack.
Yeah, I
It's
figured
like-
that might come up.
So many of my key points would have been gone from just that.
Yeah.
We had a long conversation about that when Chase was like trying to like figure out what his options were.
It's better to get 4 tries on Stunning Strike in that situation. I think.
Exactly. I'm like 4 stunning strikes, four attacks, you know, or 2 attacks.
I cannot believe he would like roll 5 on an attack, but not roll below a 9 on the Stunning Strikes. I like.
It's just, it's the dice, baby.
Yeah, it is the dice, but that's also like, I was a little frustrated because I would rather him fail an occasional Stunning Strike and hit you a bunch. You know what I mean?
Right. Makes it feel a little
Kind of
bit more.
6-1, really.
Mm-hmm.
That was good though. That
This-
was a wild fight.
Oh my god. You guys saved me! And you saved the
And the
townspeople!
Yeah.
villagers.
So Vilius
Oh my God.
and everyone just MVP plays, and everyone just, if you don't have one already, take a DM inspiration because that was
Hell yeah.
masterful play, masterful RP.
Do you get another one back, or because I
No, you
spent
just have the one.
It's a double inspiration.
You like if you don't have one right now, you have one. If you
Thank
already
you.
have one, then you can't take more than one.
Got it.
I spent mine to save the villagers.
So
Yeah.
what was
So you get it back.
Oh, nice. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
end
what
of
I was
session.
asking.
Oh, okay.
what was the poison thing that he was going to use on me? If you don't mind me asking.
Poison.
Oh yeah, but first you're like, oh, you have Hero's Feast. He wouldn't have counted for that. It sounded like the poison immunity was going to
Oh.
be huge.
Yeah, it's not technically a poison, but he never hits you with his main weapon. It
Oh
never
my
came
god.
into play. It was soul rot. It was soul annihilating poison.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's
Would
not
have answered the question: do Warforged have souls?
Yep. It's not technically a poison in mechanical terms.
We can still
Oh,
find out.
jeez.
The
Oh,
answer is yes. I mean, come on.
No longer in play, but yeah. Yeah, he never hit you with his main strike. That it literally never came up. He only ever hit you with his daggers.
I'm so happy about the mirror image working on him.
Yeah, that was so good.
That worked. And the dodge.
Yeah. I should have had him. I forgot about the disadvantage when you're within 10 feet of him, and I forgot that he wanted to lead with True Sight. But hey, you all survived, and those were some awesome plays to manage those 2 situations.
I just love I love the ability to modify spells
Yeah, at a great
That-
cost.
Oh, that's so nice.
at a great cost.
It's amazing.
It's incredible.
Yeah,
Like it just does so much
It's-
for the game.
It's worth it. It's so much fun. Like that, just that risk. Ah.
7d12.
Once
saw.
we got everyone together, I was gonna try and modify Dawn to be like a ring instead of a pillar around us, so that we could have been safe inside of it.
Mm.
Nice.
That
also-
would not have worked as well. I'm sure.
No, not as much. Well, I also like how you all think to modify it. Like it's never too much. It's always like it's good, but it's like it's close enough to the original spell. I really like it.
That's not like, can I double it? Can I attack twice as many
Yeah.
people?
Can I
No.
maximize my damage? You're like, I will fucking kill you.
Yeah,
This thing
roll a
that I
sorcerer
created
if you wanna
lovingly.
do that.
Yeah.
I like how we saw like 2 really, really important and impactful spells on 2 wildly different ends of the spectrum. Like we saw Scatter at 7th level be like super clutch, and we also saw like Message was real important to figuring out where Justice was so we could get there in 1 round.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a cantrip became crucial, which was just wild to me.
It's so good.
I
So
was
that you
waiting for
could
that
get
scatter
there
to
in 1
fail.
round.
Well, yes.
Or
So
round
Sibelius
four.
said I could get there in 1 round
Yeah.
because honestly, Gilly was gonna have to take a long ass time to get there if it hadn't been for that dimension door.
I was having flashbacks of the fight with the dragon when we were chasing around the grounds and you were like huffing it.
It almost became that. He has a spell called Arcane Gate, but it has to be like 2 points you can see.
Yep.
He almost started leaving, but he had burnt through the ones he could dimension door with, and so he only had his innate spells left. The base of what he is, for anyone who's curious, I will pull back the curtain. The base, I started with a Shatterkai Gloomweaver. It's a really good enemy, and then I modified him from there.
I had a feeling that you had some Shadowkai influence there.
Yeah, because he's like an elf who has been in the shadows.
Yeah.
So they're technically kind of our Shadowkai in this world. They're a little different. They're not Raven Queen based, but yeah.
That's good. I was picking up big Shadowkai vibes from
the
that.
burden of time and everything.
Yes, I was picking up big vibes there.
Yeah.
Fuck.
This game.
I don't think Gilly has been that angry in a while.
That was the Gilly RP was peak.
Thank you. Gilly hasn't been that angry probably like since the Hags. Since Agnes. I think was the last time she was like that, just like blind anger. Like not blind anger, but like kind of like that. Fuck.
There was definitely some poetic symmetry there with like you being the one to kill Justice's father.
That's what I was thinking, and like he's the one who killed Morgan.
He had 2 hit points. He was at 48. You did 46. That's why I double checked. I was like, "Are you sure?" Like, yeah. But
yeah, and like it wasn't like an unarmed strike.
I thought you said 44 plus 4, which was exact, but you said 42 plus 4.
I'll have to go back and watch.
Yeah, because I just double checked your total just in case I misheard you.
Actually, I think that you might be right because I think I did 22 points.
You told me the wrong total.
I told you the wrong total. Peak Ghost in the Machine.
Peak Ghost in the Machine. The drama had to make you say 46.
How could I not hit that extra 2 points? Oh my god.
He was at 48.
You like?
I was like, okay, sorry. 46. No, you're good.
You like how like there was also the poetry and like Justice would say this is justice.
Yeah, that was so good. That was so good.
Man, you should never have told me, Matt. I never would have gone back and known that I did that.
I'm so sorry. It was just something I noted. I was like,
You're absolutely right now that I think about it. I think it was 22 times 2, so 44 plus 4, 48.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, we got there.
Huh.
All right.
That's incredible.
Remember to follow and stuff if you can. I'll find someone to raid if we want to go around and do our stuff. We'll start with Liz there in the reverse order.
Hi, I'm Liz. Let's see. So I have a one-shot series coming out on Saturday, so make sure you look for those sign-up sheets. And I believe the first one may be a reprisal of something we've done in the past, Dungeons and Doggies. Forgot to say that earlier. Yeah. And let's see, favorite moment from the evening. There were so many good ones. And we've kind of gone through them already, like the big ones. But the fact that the villagers weren't helpless. So that what was she a toad?
Yeah, Miss. She's a Riveton. Yeah, she was a mage.
Yeah. The Riveton. That they gave off that energy like they were well traveled when we were buying from them. But that's awesome that comes through, and they might have been okay on their own if they had realized what was happening. So that's awesome that we see these NPCs that aren't helpless, and we get to interact with them in a more meaningful way because of it.
Awesome. Yeah, I actually forgot to roll the initiative. One of them was a bard, one of them was more like a rogue, but it all worked out because the scatter basically changed the whole game. I didn't actually forget, but yeah, really cool. Thank you for recognizing that. Chase.
Hi, my name is Chase. I can be found on Twitter at Chase314S. You can also find me on all of our socials where I post D&D memes on a daily basis. Take a lot of pride in that. I'll say my favorite thing and then I'll plug our merch. So, we did talk about a lot of things. I will say, I think how dynamic everything was. Like the role play was amazing with Vorsh, and just seeing like the depths of his, I guess, madness to me. But just the fight starting at the palace and me being in another place, them going to the docks, then to the mansion, then to the crypt, like it's just like high level or mid to high level D&D play, just like I'm going to be completely other place here in like a round, so be prepared, DM. So, and the fact that you had all those places prepared and maps and everything was just obviously you'd kind of know your players pretty well and had thought the way how it was going to go. So, yeah. So, yeah, if you guys want, we have plenty of merch over at So Nerdware. Yeah, designed in-house by our very own Alexis Fanata, who is actually above me. And if you also would like, we have affiliate with Dice Envy. If you need to buy any dice, I always forget to do that one. But go show Maddie over at So Nerdware some support. You know, times are hard. We appreciate you. Check your bank accounts. We just got a stimulus today. Go buy some merch.
Yikes! The opportunism jumped out, sis.
Please do what you need to do with your
Yes.
stimulus
Support
checks.
yourself,
Take care of
please.
yourself.
Yeah, support yourself.
We don't claim
I'm sure
him.
you have food on the table and you can
God.
pay your rent and your
But
mortgage or whatever.
if you have some coin and you want some sweet merch, do check out our merch. Thank you so much.
Love you guys. All right,
Love you too.
Hi, I think that comes around to me.
Yeah.
I'm Alexis. You can find me at Fox Fanato on Twitter. I use she, her pronouns. And I just announced I'm going to be running a vampire D&D show. Yes, I know that Vampire the Masquerade exists. No, you don't have to keep telling me that on Twitter. We're playing D&D because I really enjoy the mechanics. So if you really enjoy things like difficult fights like you see here on the show, but also like some really interesting drama and intrigue, and like you want to see the opposite end of power play, like the the way the NPCs move and maneuver in Ghost in the Machine. If you want to see that from the PC side, the characters are shaping up to be real interesting. Let me just tell you that. So get ready for that. We'll have some cast announcements soon. I'm very excited about that. I think that's the next announcement you can look for. But that will be premiering on Thursday, April 23rd. And as you saw, yes, they are 6-hour-long sessions, and we're doing 4 sessions. That brings you an entire day's worth of content. So, yeah, I'm very excited about that. There will be a lot of homebrew, so stay tuned for announcements about that. Also, you can find me this week, Friday, over on Bob Scary VOA on Twitch, where I'm going to be playing Fiasco. So if you want to see something that's a little, see some players get into a scenario that's going to turn into a clusterfuck, but also be more lighthearted fun than this was, then, tune into that. It'll be a nice change of pace before we get back into the drama on Dragon Heisters on Tuesday. That's it. It's me. Love you all. Thank you for being here. Oh, I had a favorite moment. I'm sorry. It's been a lot, y'all. Favorite moment. I want to say I don't know. I loved the timing of Mfanwe and Glitch just popping in like, okay, now where's the like after everything's basically done, there's one hit left on the Dread Knight, and Glitch comes in like, who's the enemy? I don't, because obviously there's a lot of other really good moments in there, but God, I loved that. It broke things up in a really nice way.
God damn it. Mfanwe got a 1 and Glitch got a 4. Like, just absolute.
You know what? I don't even care. It was so good though. Just like I think it worked perfectly that the timing is that they show up right at the end there. Like now at least we know that if things had gone even worse, we wouldn't have been totally alone.
Yeah.
Which does feel nice. So I loved that. I loved all of the rest of the things that we already talked about, but I also really, really loved that. It's me.
Cool.
Perfect.
Rob.
Rob at Pyromancer804 on Twitter. I'll do my plugs first. So podcasts down below, catch up on the latest couple episodes as well as the rest of the entire series. If you haven't listened to it yet, you can listen to a car. Well, not your car if you're driving to work, because nobody should be driving to work. But anyway, podcasts, check them out. Keep up to date. Favorite moment. So I really like in my mind, like the end crypt scene with the Dark Knight running away and then stopping, and then all of a sudden he sees this dragon just bursting into the crypt, then like pins up around the wall, encircles him, poison breaths him, filling like the entire corridor, and then like swings back around to like block him in like the cloud of poison still like hanging there is just, I love it. So I guess
Pretty clutch.
It was a good maneuver. It was a really good maneuver, and that actually allowed a glitch to come in and kill Steel with the blight. So cranking out the poison damage. All right. So hi folks. Yeah. Hi folks. I am Matthew Foreman. I am at Matthew W Foreman on Twitter. You can follow me there. I DM here on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. and on Friday nights at 9:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. And you can check me out on Corey Hickson's channel doing stuff. We're doing a Blades finale at 7:30 to 8 p.m. We just kind of start whenever we're all ready. So between 7:30 and 8 is our start time, Central Daylight Time. My favorite moment. I don't know. That was fun. I think we already touched on what made this episode so great, and I'm so proud that in these levels that a lot of players and DMs have a really hard time keeping things interesting. I feel like we've only gotten better. I feel like things have only gotten more interesting just in a really different way. And like Chase touched on, the dynamics is what I'm focused on right now because I think that's where it lives. I feel like I have to plan 2 locations for every fight now, at least. So it's been fun, and the map makers on Patreon sure do like it. So
Sounds nice this time of year.
no, please no. I usually try to logical locations, and I was actually ready for the sending to glitch in Mafanwe. I was actually more ready during the Ancient Dragon fight, but I still had it all prepped, so I was ready.
Interesting. I kind of like felt like we were told basically, they've got their own shit to tend to. You just go fight this dragon. And we've got a guest, so like, hey.
Well, you had the guest then, but I was like,
how I felt like.
if it happens, it happens, right?
Yeah, that's fair. But like,
okay.
Oh my god, when we were.
That was amazing.
All right, Soul Bear. We're gonna go ahead and raid Soul Bear. So last week they had a proposal between Somati's character, the Hobgoblin Warcaster, and DM Dumbstat Curse with DMC Smurf's character. They have a long-term relationship in their Tal'Dorei campaign, and they're doing gay wedding planning. So we're gonna go in, just tell them that just come in and say we're here for the gay wedding.
Yes.
So
that's a raid cry.
Yes, go ahead and say that. We are here for the gay wedding. They're technically planning it, but we're there.
We love to see it.
We love to see it.
I'm getting my thing ready now.
All right. Well, thank you so much. We'll see you next week, 7 p.m. in the wonderful world of Edda. Later.
See you.